Hunted.
Is it? Wait, how
I've
how
seen it.
congested?
I've seen
How,
some disgusting screenshots of queue times or like just
well,
queue
screenshot, but
wait-ins.
like what did you personally experience? Because like I've never had that
Oh, me
issue.
personally, no. I haven't
Yeah.
had that issue at all. Because my home server is Seraph, but like I'm usually going out of Mantoys, but they sent me back.
Dude, I remember day one when I got on for Dawn Trail release. I was going through the stuff as Gunbreaker, and all my queues were taking close to an hour to get in
Oh god.
as a Gunbreaker.
Oh, you mean like queues like roulettes or
No,
instances?
like MSQ dungeons.
Yeah, yeah. I did all of my MSQ like first runs. I just did it all through trust. Like the first like other people thing that I did was the final
There's nobody else doing that content.
Hey man. What's that?
There's nobody else doing that content on that server. That's the thing. Like there's just
What on
more
Dynamis?
MA. Or at first, when Dawn Trail first started, like first dropped, there was not a lot of people doing that. Like
Yeah, yeah,
queuing
yeah.
up, 'cause there
Even
was
now,
nothing.
like end game like areas on Dynamis is kind of like a little less than the other. Oh, 2 minute warning. Let me get this out before I forget. Yeah, I mean it's the new data center and people want to hang out on their home, like Aether and Primal and whatever, Crystal.
But the main thing a lot of people are coming here for, I've heard, is like the housing side,
Yes.
is because everything's so cheap. Like,
I bet you that's why they're considering it congested. All the houses are getting bid on. Oh no,
yeah,
the houses are gone. It's congested.
Wait, is it like marked like manually marked as congested? Is that what you guys are talking about?
like, are you able to create a new character type of congested on this
Really?
server?
It's congested
Like,
like that? Oh,
I
I'm
don't
glad I
know.
made
That's
all
what
my
I'm
help.
trying to
I
say.
don't think
That's
so.
what I'm trying to say.
I don't
Yeah, I'm asking, like, is it congested like that?
Hold
I
on,
don't
we
know
can
if it
find
is.
out. We can find out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
try and
well,
make a new character real quick on the server, and
Well,
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 no,
there's a
there's an
queue.
there's a web page that actually says if the server is congested.
Once the PF
Oh,
goes
the
up
server
and I
status
join, I
webpage?
can
Okay.
check.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
I
I'm
know what
saying
you
there's a
mean.
queue. I thought you can't create a character.
Okay,
Yeah. It
okay.
looks
So
it's all green on Dynamis, yeah.
it's not fully congested, but it's congested enough where you have maybe a small wait time logging in. It's not bad.
All analysts said was that the message from transferring was saying that the target world was congested.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I know. You can still create a character.
4 p.m.
Just...
Whoops. My bad, team.
Oh,
I'm just
shit.
like out here bullshitting. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when
I was a few
joined on,
seconds late.
when I joined on Kraken, it said the world was congested with 50 people. So yeah.
I'm out here fucking doing fades here. Let me come back.
That's a lot. That's a relatively a lot amount of people that joined in the first couple of seconds. So we're gonna have at least 24. I feel it in my bones.
Hopefully we get a decent
Hopefully my
amount of
bones aren't
support.
wrong. What's that?
Hopefully we get a decent amount of support. Last time we were struggling a little bit to fill some at first.
Yeah, sometimes it be like that. Yeah, everyone
yeah,
wants the
yeah.
Viper and Picto and whatever else. Understandable.
I've been playing tank for 10 years. I think I can play a DPS once.
I felt that last X pack, Bash. Like a couple
Yeah.
times, I'm like, I'm gonna go Black Mage and I'm gonna go.
You can play warrior.
the
That's a
samurai.
DPS.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll-
like tanks
I'll
do a lot of
swap, but-
damage with like Blood Rage and stuff. I just don't do it because like I can't do that. I can't do like a serious rotation and call at the same time. Like
Yeah.
I just need to 1, 2, 3 auto brain and do mechanics and make calls. And not like do extra shit. Like even like each extra thing that I need to do to react to like some party situation, like exponentially increases the chance I miscall something. Oh shit, 21, 22.
Alright, I'm joining.
We got 6 tanks or 6 healers. We need 5 more tanks. Oh, if you wanna volunteer for something specific, make sure you mention it. I'm not gonna like random or anything. Just the first person who calls is gonna get it. Specifically the duel. So if you want to be a duel, you
I
better be the
will.
first to claim it.
Oh well. Do I do it now?
Yeah, now.
'Cause I will attempt the duel. I will do
Is
the
that
duel.
Bash?
Yeah, that's Vash.
Okay, I just making sure because like it's not someone else who sounds similar to Bash.
It
Okay,
is.
so if Bash wants to do the duel, Bash challenge.
I am hoping I don't biff it because I haven't been in that duel in how many years?
Well, there's a like I said yesterday, there's a full mechanics video in the duel channel here on this Discord. So if you want a reminder of what to expect, take a look at that.
Oh, look at
Oh my
that.
god. Party Finder. That one. Uh, this one.
Make sure I didn't check this yesterday, so that's on me. But make sure you guys update your nickname, because I don't want to have to deal with like why isn't that guy doing it kind of thing. So just make sure you all update your nicknames to meet the requirements. Please and thank you. And I'll try to remind myself to check today. And if you're having trouble doing that, let me know and I will try to guide you as I can. 25. It's a run by souls, but we still need the tanks.
Okay, you
Oh, let me ping. Well,
press your buttons.
what's that?
What? Oh, never mind. Nothing.
Yeah, just like yesterday, I'm not gonna like pester people to switch jobs, but I'm telling you like we need 24 souls with 6 true tanks and 6 true healers to make an attempt. That's the minimum threshold that like I'm willing to take us in. Like I know there's like incense strats and stuff like that, but I just like I don't know them that well to be able to describe them to like especially to new players, so 6 true tank, 6 true healers is the minimum. All right, I see 3, so that's good. Picture here. Alchemist is I don't know, are they? No, well, Aldous, are you a tank? Dancer? Okay. No, that's not a tank then. Right. there's an occasional person who shows up here, Miori Miro, who was playing on a private Ragnarok online server.
If you do need me to tank, I can easily swap to a tank.
Yeah, I do need tank. I'm not gonna ask you personally to do it, but if like just we need 3 tanks. Don't care where they come from. Don't care where they come from. Don't care how much experience they have in the game or in DRS or whatever. Just need 6 tanks to make it a run. Got 4, so need 2 more. All right, that's 5. 5, yes. Okay. Appreciate you. What's going on here? All right, so we're just waiting on 1 tank. I think Seal said they could go to tank, but they're not in voice chat right now. Is that Seal over here? Okay. Cool. All right. Actually, I'll wait until 15 after, and then we'll start organizing. Okay. Anyone able to answer Seal's question? I have very limited experience with Blood Rage. I assume it works the same, but okay. All right. And display error, also make sure you update. What else? I think that's it so far. Plunge is gone? Is it? It's a different skill. It just doesn't do damage. It does increase damage though. I use it during hunts to pull aggro, so I can get credit. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't really care about like animations and stuff. I hardly pay attention to visuals. Just like shit is bright. I don't care as long as it's doing what I need it to do. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know some people care about it. Just me personally, like I can't say anything intelligent about like how animations look because I don't pay attention. All right. So in 5 minutes, I'll start shuffling. It's gonna be Delta. I'm gonna be breaking Delta up. So start thinking about if you want to be in a specific party, make sure you make that change now. Otherwise, just I'll be assigning you. And then also, since we're at 26, two people are gonna be duo survivors today. So think about who if that's something you're interested in doing, or if you're willing to be a part of, then just make sure you speak up. You want to be in a party with SETI? Just two tanks in a party. Uh, up. Okay, that might work as long as we have like tank coverage, like at least one tank for each of the parties. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I'm tracking that. I'll actually if SETI's okay with duo surviving. Okay, you don't mind? All right, cool. So if it comes down to it, we'll have Aldous and SETI as the odd folks out, so everyone else can get access to healer LB3. I'm assuming the two storms in Delta are related, but I'm going to I'm going to have one of you join Bravo and one of you join Foxtrot. So either make that move now or I'll assign you. Are they in voice? They're not in voice. Oh, those slots are probably locked. That's what it is. Are they locked? One's locked to tank, okay. And then one's locked to melee. Yeah, they DC'd yesterday. Hopefully they're stable today. Oh, okay. Thank you for returning, Seal. Appreciate that. I forgot you were occupying a DPS slot there. It's probably like early morning, I would assume. Like 9 a.m., I would guess. Yep. Got it. All right, 14. Few more seconds and we'll start organizing. You haven't slept. Oh. Is Evo here in Vegas or is it somewhere else this right now? Is it? Okay. I remember like I walked into the Evo like convention like randomly when I just like I was just taking a day trip to the strip just to shake stuff in my head and I walked into the Evo convention by accident. Not into like the ticketed area, but just like where everyone was. All right, 4:15. Let's start organizing. I would like to see. Well, I would like to see the two storms join us in voice. Let me mention that. All right, I'm gonna unlock these slots. Let's see. Can we shift around some melee? Uh, Core U. Core U and Alpha. Can you take the melee? Well, can you switch to Bravo and give them a melee? Just so we can get a 1% extra bit in that party. Let's have Alexander Storm join Foxtrot, and then Levy Storm will join Alpha. Corey, are you there? Are you in voice? Are you also not here in voice? You're also not in voice. Okay. I'm just talking to myself. All right. Give me a second. Oh, Alexander Storm left the party. Okay. I hope they're switching. Yep, good. All right, thank you.
Nicole, you gotta switch teams. You
Yeah.
gotta go to B.
Who are you yelling at? Are you yelling at someone next to you or?
Oh shit, I thought it was muted, my bad.
All right. Alexander Storm, are you in the same room or something with like Levy Storm and Koryu or?
Just Levi. I told him to switch.
Okay, all right. Yeah, if you guys are on the same like listening through the same Discord account, then just I'll make a note of that just so I'm not like expecting to see Levi in voice chat or anything. All right, Levi, join Alpha, please. Join Alpha. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure that slide is not locked. All right, now join Alpha, if you would, please. Levi Storm. Okay. While we're waiting for Levi Storm to join Alpha, let's talk about healers. It looks like we don't need any pseudo healers today because each of the full teams have 2 healers each. So, good. I will take all this. I'm not gonna ask you to switch parties or anything. Just be part of the duo. But I'm gonna ask all this to jump down to slime side so we can have 4 tanks, and then all of the Bravo DPS will go to Golem side, and Seti will go to Golem side as well. So who is going to be Golem side lead? Can I ask Own to lead Golems today? You think you do that, sir? Well, I know you can do it, but are you willing? Surely? Okay, thank you. So Owen's gonna be Golem side lead. Just remember you have 2 tanks. You're gonna need protect and bubble just to make sure your tank who's tanking more stuff is resilient enough to do the job. But you've been that dude before, so I know you know what you need to survive that. Okay. Let's get volunteers for sweeps and shell. So pre and post TA sweep, and then pre TA shell, queen shell. Any volunteers? Much appreciated. Shell before TA. Sunday fun day. Pre TA shell, Sunday fun day. Thank you for volunteering. All right, shell if needed. We sure need it. So Nahid Kani will be bringing pre-queen shell. If I'm mispronouncing your name, and this goes for everyone, if I'm mispronouncing anyone's name, please give me a chance to say it correctly. I'm not gonna guarantee that I'm gonna get it. I have difficulty with like French pronunciation, but like I'll at least try. So if there's a specific pronunciation you want me to use, do let me know. All right, pre-TA sweep. You know what? I'll take sweep 2. Let's get a volunteer for post-TA sweep. Nahed, okay. Yep, just one shell, preferably shell 2, but if you don't have shell 2, shell 1's fine as well. All right, let's get a volunteer for post TAC. We're gonna be if we get that far, we need to reveal traps after TA. If I don't get a volunteer, I'll just pick someone, and you're gonna carry a single loss perception. I'll tell you what to do. You don't even need to be like an expert in DRS. You don't have to know how to do perception. I'll tell you literally when to use the skill and when to press it. Just need a volunteer to carry it in as part of their holster and use it at the appropriate time. Pre-TA? Okay, you cover pre-TA, I'll cover post-TA then. So Seal's gonna cover that. I'll cover post-TA. Alright. That's fine. Okay, so duelist is Bash Caliber. Our sweeps are Seal and myself. Our shellers are Sunday and Nahed. Let's get 2 volunteers for Rend 1 and 2. There's going to be 2 melee DPS who's going to run Lost Rend Armor as your raid utility, and you're gonna provide a 10% damage boost to every enraging encounter. Nahead, don't worry about bringing Percept. That's hashed out. Thank you for offering, though. You're already doing something utility wise, so I want to spread the burden among different folks, so we don't have just like a single person responsible for a bunch of stuff. Because that gets hard, especially on like action swapping. All right, I'm gonna pick some melee folks. You don't have to be the greatest at it, but just give it your good attempt. Let's have Core U. And oh, we only have three. We only have three melees. Oh, four melees. Joka. Okay. Well, I saw you guys first, so we're gonna have Own and Core U run Rens 1 and 2. So between the two of you, if you want to rend in a different order, just hash that out amongst yourselves. But you two are gonna be bringing the Rens. Oh, you want to be Ren 2? Okay. So we'll switch that around then. So Own can do it Ren 1. Alright. Anyone particularly fixated on doing Flare Star, please volunteer. Otherwise, we're just gonna go without it. Alright. Dancer for Bash dual buff. Okay, that's up. Hold on. Flare again, Delilah. Alright. Alright, so Delilah's Flare Star. Okay. That is everyone. Let's see here. As far as Slime Golem notes, I'm gonna ask Aldous to tank to jump to Slime side. We're gonna lose a DPS in Alpha. We'll send Core U over to hold on before I say that. No, we're not. Well, Core U's already going to Golem side. We're gonna send all as well. Tifa. I'll just pick Tifa. We'll have Tifa go to Golem side as well. So Alpha except for Tifa, the Slimes. Bravo tanks and healers to Slime. Bravo DPS to Golem. Tifa. D and F to Golem. So I don't forget. Okay. And then all of Foxtrot. Yeah, I just said that. Foxtrot to Golem. Okay. And then Queen Buster Disrespect if we get. Can we even Disrespect? Aldous, what tank are you? Just so. I mean, it's not a big deal, but.
Probably gonna be running Paladin if you'd like
Paladin,
to run
okay, so
another
we can
tank, I can run that.
Alright, so we can Disrespect when we get there. No problem. Okay. So as usual, I'm gonna start my series of ready checks. If you're getting something straightened out, hit no. If you gotta do a preemptive bio, hit no and go ahead and handle that. If you gotta get water, coffee, just whatever you need to get comfortable, go ahead and straighten that out now. Sorry, I had to drink something. But yeah, go ahead and straighten that out now. And just as a reminder, if you got to go to the bathroom inside, just let someone know before you go up. Don't feel like you have to hold yourself for like until a convenient time during raid, right? I'm definitely not asking people to hold it in. All right. Yes. Also, as Seti said, if you are short a few pures, you should have like at least 5 right now. You're not going to use all 5 of them at once, okay? We just want to prepare if we have to like if we fail Slime and Golems or maybe even Trinity Seeker, that we can go back in with a minimum amount of weight, okay? I don't want to have to extend this past like, let's say like 7 p.m. Pacific time. So hopefully we can get there. And if not, then it is what it is, and we'll just try again another day. Right? No big deal. Actually, let me slot in my pre-pop as well. I forgot to do that yesterday, and I had I had like my Dalriada stuff in. All right, let's do this. Let me get this and that. Oh yeah, I was just reminded in party chat. If you haven't had the discussion already, try to have a discussion in your party chat. Deconflict who is starting in Steel and who is starting in Spellforge, just so we don't have like two healers like with the same buff during Queen's Guard and like no one's talking to each other. Let's not have that happen, right? We got party chat, we got voice, got like shout and yell once we go inside. Many ways to communicate, so just make sure you communicate, okay? For those of you joining us in DRS for the first time, we're already part of the raid. Preparation is a savage mechanic, so if we don't prepare well, then we're not going to succeed when we go in. All right. Starting with for the fight, yeah. I'm assuming for the fight is still. You don't have to have it. I know it says in the requirements to have it slotted in. The important thing is that you just have it with you. So if you want to slot something else in, then that's fine. Like deviation from the requirements is okay as long as you're bringing like the required things. All right. So Fapuda and Nahed, let us know when you are ready. Fapuda's ready. Nahed. All right. They might be like super AFK, so we'll wait. The healer food. I don't know what the healer food. It looks like they're buying something from the market board. I would assume like something with like caster food. I don't know. I don't know specifically what it was. At one point, it was like something canops, caviar canapes or whatever. Still, I feel like I'm still mispronouncing that word because I learned how to pronounce it the wrong way, and it's hard to unlearn it. Yeah. All right, Nahed's ready. Okay, we're gonna go. Oh, well, before we go in, let me take us out of PF. All right, go ahead and yeah, click commence. If you're all tabbed out, please all tab back in, and let us continue the journey that a lot of us started yesterday.
Sure.
Go ahead and click commence. If you're all tabbed out, please all tab back in and click the commence button. We are attempting to enter DRS right now. Thank you very much. All right. Welcome to DRS. Once again, I'm your host, Nacl. So thank you again for taking time out of your busy Dawn Trail schedule, your weekend where you can choose to do literally anything else with your time, but you're here in Lego Steppers with me as your host. So I'll try my best to use that time well. All right, Delta, Foxtrot. There's no Echo. Actually, we'll keep that marker there. Oh, once again, reminder: please do not touch the glowing jump pads until I give the call to jump. We're all gonna jump at the same time, so no one should be jumping ahead of time. Because if you jump and there's like a holster edit that you need to make, then once you jump, you cannot make any holster corrections. Okay, for all the new folks who are not already aware, once you jump on these jump pads, there's no way to come back here. Okay, there's no return. Lodestone doesn't work. There's no way to get around that. Right. So it's critically important that you do not jump with any empty space in your pocket. Right. If you're new and you're following the requirements to participate to the letter, and you're like, I've got 33 space, I don't know what to do, right? I'll recommend the following. I recommend that if you have access to like a bunch of light curtains, you bring like 6 of them, and then with the remaining empty space, pack in as much blue feathery razor as you can, and then with the remaining empty space, just fit in whatever you can fit. Right? Potion kit, resistance potion is also a single weight. You don't need more light curtains than 6, really, because it's not like you're gonna be reflecting all day and like not doing any damage. Like that's not the point. All right, there's specific reflect mechanics that only happen a limited amount of times, but we want a little bit of a little more redundancy than we had yesterday. So 6 light curtains in the pocket is good. All right. What else here? But yeah, the important thing is not to jump with any empty space in your holster. Okay, so once you're done at the holster, make sure you rally under your respective team markers. The Bravo DPS, I would like you to stand at 1, and also Tifa Lockhart, who is already on 1. Yes, just continue standing there. There should only be the tanks and healers from Bravo. Excuse me. Only tanks and healers from Bravo staying on Bravo when you're done at the cache, and then all of Alpha except for Tifa. And then all this is joining us from the short stack. So all this also go to Alpha if you would please. I'm over here like talking, but I don't have anything in my holster yet. Give me a second. Remember me 2 mimics. All right, I'm not expecting to see anyone like running Gambler or anything, or like Templar. So, if you see that, kindly point that out, and I'll direct them to do something different. Oh, that's right. I'm responsible for something here. Sweep. Let's get our Perceptors and Dispellers to confirm that you have the shell or lost perception in your holster, as per the plan. Anyone able to percept Golem side per Golem side lead only fans' request? You don't have any reflect capability at all. Anzu, what's Anzu? Are you a healer? Let me target you. Okay, that's unfortunate. Also, don't slot in. I see noble ends on you. Just don't slot that in, because that's gonna get you killed. Like if you activate that, like, and like we can't heal you out of like a bleed tick or something. So try not to be in here with that on. With regards to reflect, yeah, I mean, like we can't give you any frags in here. So if you don't have any reflect, then that's just something to correct if we happen to wipe on slime and golem. But yeah, then we need to ask your teammates if they can cover for you for reflect then, because that's unfortunate. Oh, you do have the frags. Okay. Sorry, someone said something. Go ahead.
Yes, I just had a quick question. How many reflectors do we need again? Because one of our healers on my team also does not have reflect. So I want to know if I should take it instead.
Yes. Okay. So we need at least 6 for Queen Guard. What that breaks down to is 2. Since we have 3 full teams, that's going to be wiggle check, by the way. People don't get AFK kicked. What that breaks down to is 2 reflectors per team, and then maybe a reflector in the short stack of like four. There's like 4 players in a single short stack. So if someone over there can reflect, then that's an extra reflector we can have on hand. Plus, we also want like just a little bit of like redundancy. So that's why I'm directing the healers, not the healers, the DPS, the non-tanks to bring some light current if they have access to it.
Mhm.
But yeah, the we also want like lost reflect, the actual skill. Like I want the people who are going to reflect during the fight before the last fight. I want you guys using a lost reflect for that, because like if that goes sideways, like I don't want running out of light curtain to be the reason we wipe there. So I would highly suggest that folks intending to reflect there bring the lost reflect skill and not do that with like 13 light curtains or something like that. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, like I know people will be like, "Oh, you can do Minotaur with light curtains." Like I would suggest not doing that, just because like if we run out of light curtains, because like it's taking long, because like tanks die and Minotaurs are running around and gacking people, then yeah, that's a scenario where like it's easy to run out of light. I've seen people run out of light curtain there. So we don't want that to happen, especially in a low man run. Like we don't have a lot of redundancy to begin with. So if your teammates are missing stuff and they can't reflect in here, then just talk it out. Okay, I would rather you guys talk out and compensate. Try to compensate for that. Have one of the DPS bring reflect tools, whatever it needs to take. Okay, like now that we're in here in the instance, like this is just us. We can't go to the market board. We can't even trade fragments to each other in here. Okay, so this is it. Make it work. Make it work, or we're not gonna win. All right. All right. Make sure you stay a little bit mobile. Don't get AFK kicked. Okay. Aldous is here with us. Oh, Fapta, are you running Protect 2 and Bubble? Okay. Well, I got it too. All right. Own. Let me get your tank and healer with this, because you guys are gonna take quite a bit of damage. All right, there you go. Yeah, like we can't even think about optimizing until we clear the critical mechanics, right? There's no optimizing like being dead because we didn't handle a mechanic. So it's important to bring like the reflex. If it has to be a DPS, then it's a DPS. We only have six tanks. That is correct. So Golem side, you're gonna operate with 2. One thing that only if you can recall the time that you were with me where I was leading Golem side, one thing I didn't opt to do is have a DPS bring incense. That is a possibility for you guys if you want to consider doing that. You can direct your Golem side DPS folks, like just 1 or 2 of them, to bring lost incense and be like a substitute, like temporary tank, until the main tank can actually get there and do the tanking job. Neither healer and Foxtrot has reflect. You got the plan? All right, cool. That is unfortunate. Okay. Like not even the DPS have lost reflect in there in Foxtrot? Like someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. We're just going to be taking damage downs and getting enraged again at the Queen's Guard. No, I'm not calling for a re-instance yet. Unless, did someone get kicked out? Well, no, not, even if someone gets kicked out, I'm not. Yeah, don't call for like re-instancing. Let me make that determination. Yeah. Yeah, don't call for don't call for like wipes ahead of like the actual like raid lead or anything like that, just because like that'll trigger people to like do automatic stuff. Like they might see that and be like, oh, automatically just auto brain the leave button here. So we don't want that to happen. So just try to try to veer away from that kind of conversation, just so we don't have any like miscommunication issues. All right, we'll rebubble and stuff like when we're about to pull on slime side. Golem side, you're good. Are there any open questions, Own? I've been kind of yeah, okay, so we're still trying to figure out the reflect situation.
I think we're
Okay.
good. I think both healers have light currents.
Yeah, light curtain is fine. Like you can do Queen's Guard. So for our new people, I'm going to assume 1 light curtain per explosion, so that's 4. So you can do the Queen's Guard with 4 light curtains if you got 4 light curtains. But we also need you to reflect other stuff. That's the thing. So there's going to be stuff at Queen and stuff at Minotaur that needs to be reflected. And specifically at Minotaur, I'm going to request Lost Reflect the skill. So that doesn't have to be specifically or technically it doesn't have to be the healers. Like that's the raid plan. But if someone else if a DPS has Lost Reflect for Minotaur, then it's going to be a DPS doing the reflect mechanics and not doing damage. And that's just the burden that we have to carry for this instance, right? No big deal, not the end of the world. All right, let's get we got someone coming back to the cache. That's fine. Once the cache is clear, let's get ready checks from all teams. Ready check and report in shout or yell chat. Doesn't matter to me. Just yell out Alpha ready, Bravo ready, so on and so forth. All right, go ahead and ready check and report. Doesn't matter who. Just someone do it for each team. Delta ready, Alpha ready, Foxtrot ready. Looks like we're waiting for Bravo. Roger that. And you got your Golem side Perceptor, right? Okay, just making sure. All right. Thank you, Tifa, by the way, for doing that. All right, we're waiting on Bravo team to ready up. Looks like Syntax is AFK, so when Syntax comes back and shows a sign of life, we're gonna jump. Not yet. Don't jump yet. I said the word, but don't jump yet. Nope, don't do it. Don't even pretend, because then like new people who don't know you're joking are gonna do it. And that's gonna complicate things. Yeah, veterans want to come in here and fuck around, and it's like I get it. You've been in here 100 times, and like you know what you're. And I'm not talking to Seal like specifically for this, by the way. It's like other veterans will show up and be like, "I know what I'm doing. Don't micromanage me," and like new people will follow them, thinking that they're doing the right thing, and they just walk into a trap. Or take the duelist pad when they're not supposed to take the duelist pad, like all sorts of things. So I advise a lot of restraint from our veterans, especially with a lot of new folks. Yeah, wiggle check, don't get AFK kicked. All right, let's have all teams go ahead and rerun your ready checks as Syntax is back. Let's make sure that no one else walked off quietly in that time. Alpha is ready. Delta is ready. Foxtrot is ready, standing by for Bravo team. And I see an R, but I don't see a Bravo ready. I don't know if Syntax is just talking about himself or talking about all of Bravo. Bravo is ready. Okay. All teams are ready. Last call for cash, last call for appraiser. Any runbacks? I see Sil going back. No? Okay. Cash is clear. Appraiser is clear. Jump, jump, jump. Golem side, folks, go ahead and hop on down Golem Gulag Gang voice chat, and we'll see you on the other side. Good luck with your encounter. Now, talking to that slime side only. Let's go ahead and take a position north and south of the Alpha and Charlie markers. 1 tank, 1 healer, 1 DPS. and I will make further adjustments as necessary. Let's have Chromita take a position north, Charlie, if you would please. Take a look at the map. I'm not trying to be like sarcastic, but take a look at the map. Identify which way is north, just so you know, like orientation in here, and also that you go into the correct room, right? And ahead, why don't you take South Charlie, please? South Charlie. South Charlie. Make sure you stand south of the marker so I know that you know where south is. Party healer. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's fine. Estelle, why don't you go to South Charlie then? Yeah, I'm not expecting healer to be too complicated here, so well, I'll go into that in a few moments. So welcome to Slime Side. For those of you who were here yesterday, welcome once again. Let me get the picture. I always forget to prep this folder. I should have it open. Day Team Discord, DRS. All right, so overall goal of Slime Side is to pull viscous clots from the hallway, bringing them onto the 4 corner pads in the 4 corner rooms, and have them explode, build up to +5 and explode within like 10 seconds of each other, or something like that. Okay, the window is very generous. So the way we do that here in Low Man is as follows. We're going to have our tanks doing the majority of the pulling work. So if you are a healer and you're not familiar with what we are doing, but you're used to like other strats, you are not going to touch any viscous clots. You're not touching any green slimes, okay? Our healers and DPS individuals here are going to tag and pull sanguine clots, aka red slimes, in a specific order to specific positions. All right. So I'm going to put those markers out on the field now. Oh, before I do, well, I guess it doesn't matter, but before I put these out, just take note of if you're standing north or south of the Alpha and Charlie markers. If you're standing north of Alpha, you are with me, Nacl Free. Your area of responsibility is generally going to be northwest room. That's the second door on the left. Individual standing south of Alpha, you're standing next to Syntax there. All 3 of you are going to be doing stuff in the southwest room, not necessarily staying in that room. All 3 of you north of the Charlie marker, you're standing next to Jornulf. Yeah, N. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was an N or M. Jornulf Beloved. So all 3 of you are going to the northeast room. That is the second door on the right. An individual standing south of Charlie, you're standing next to Aldous Firevine. All 3 of you are going to the southeast room. That is the first door on the right. If you do not know which room you're responsible for, please speak up and I will tell you where to go. Right? So now I said that, I'm going to assign you to specific positions. So stand by while I get these markers out, and they are. Take a look at your map. Go ahead and click that, push the M key or your map key, and open up your map, okay, and identify where the markers are on the map. Our healers are going to be pulling their sanguine clots. You're going to be pulling in a specific order. You're going to be pulling your sanguine clots generally to the letters, to the corners of the rooms. And our DPS are going to be taking their sanguine clots out to the numbers on the balcony, okay? I'm going to set a specific pull orders specifically because I don't want 2 sanguine clots to transit through the same door at the same time and then trigger a fusion because they're like right next to each other, okay? So the way this is going to happen is our ranged DPS is going to be pulling the first sanguine clot, and then if you are a healer standing next to a melee DPS, the healer is going to pull it first, okay? So that translates to Fopta being the first puller for the first sanguine clot in northwest. Anla is going to be the first sanguine clot puller, pulling sanguine clot out of the southwest room and pulling to the 2 marker, okay? Chromita, you're going to be the first sanguine clot puller, aka red slime sanguine clot puller, and you're going to pull yours to 4. And who am I missing? Oh, Joka. No, Estelle, yes. So Estelle's going to be the first sanguine clot puller, pulling sanguine clot to Alpha. All right. The second Sanguine Clot puller will be the DPS or healer that I did not call for your room. So the second Nahed is going to be the second Sanguine Clot puller, and you're going to pull yours to Bravo. So you're looking for the second Sanguine Clot to show up. You're going to pull that straight to Bravo, okay? Vash is going to be the second Sanguine Clot puller, and you're pulling yours to Charlie. Let's see here. Sunday Fun Day, second. Is that right? Yeah, second Sanguine Clot puller, and you're pulling yours to Delta, and then Joka. This is like you're like a grizzled veteran of the low man slime side strat by now. I know what you're doing, but just so I can say it, you're pulling the second Sanguine Clot from the southeast room, and you're pulling it to 1. Yep. All right. And wiggle check, by the way. Don't get AFK kicked. A little jump, a little movement, do something. Okay. So, are we clear on healers and DPS? Do you know exactly which Sanguine Clot you are responsible for and where you're pulling it? If you are unclear, please say something. To our 2 melee DPS, be advised. When you pull your second Sanguine Clot, there's also going to be a Bojin Soldier that shows up, like right when your Sanguine Clot shows up. You're going to have to tag your Sanguine Clot and also tag the Bojin Soldier that spawns on your end of the hallway. And the 2 DPS on the numbered markers just work together without getting close to each other on killing the Bojin Soldier that shows up, okay? It doesn't have to be the melee, just one of the DPS who is standing out on the balcony. Tag the Bojin Soldier as soon as you see it, so it doesn't like run off into like a slime room, and then kill it. Work together to kill it. All right. All right. So assuming there are no further questions for that, that's all that healers and DPS are doing. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you ask. All right. So let's talk about tank stuff because this is the important part. So there's 4 tanks here. We're gonna pull in a specific order. The first pull, we're gonna use what I think it's called like 3-2-1, but the gist of it is that each tank is going to pull in order. The viscous clots in the hallway spawn in packs of 3. So for the first 3 pack that are going to show up, I'm gonna pull them as I'm popping the hallway trap. Okay, so actually before I talk about that, let's talk about Slime Breach. I know Aldous knows what they're doing. Syntax knows. Jornov, I feel like you've seen this many times, but are you aware of the trap sweep that you need to do for Northeast Room? Just or have you even done it? Jornov, you there? Just run across with Living Dead. Okay, cool. Yeah. I hope you have like a elixir or something to heal yourself if necessary out of your own invuln. But if not, just talk to Sunday and just have a plan to to get out of that. You can actually regenerate some of your health with like hitting the viscous clots, or not the viscous clots, but well, there's probably nothing for you to hit. Yeah, just have a plan to get yourself out of Living Dead. Whatever that is. All right, but anyway, yeah. So sweep your rooms. I'm gonna be sweeping the hallway in addition to the northwest room. So Wapuda, I've got a elixir in the pocket. If you can heal me out of what do you call it, Living Dead, then great. I'll pop up a resistance potion kit before we pull. So don't worry too hard about trying to get me out of Living Dead. I think you'll be able to do it. Okay, so once trap sweep happens, we're going to be pulling in order. When I open the door, I'm actually going to wait a few seconds before the first, I'm waiting for the first 3-pack to spawn, and then I'm going to run, like, the lightning bolt pattern. So just, when the door's open, don't, like, book it ahead of me, okay? Wait for me to start moving and then go into action. So I'm going to sweep the hallway. I'm going to sweep the northwest room. I may explode 2 times, so just kind of be aware of that. But I'm gonna take the first 3-pack. After I take the first 3-pack, join up. Just take the second 3-pack that shows up. All right, it's gonna take a few seconds for the second 3-pack to show up, but once that shows up, take the second 3-pack into the northeast room, and then all this is gonna take the next 3, and then Syntax is gonna take the next 3. Once all 4 tanks have taken 3, the next round that we do, we're gonna take 2 each. All right, so I'll pull 2. After you see me pull 2, Jornov's going to take 2. All this is going to take 2 after that, and then Syntax is going to take 2 after that. All right. And then once we've done 3, 3, 3, 3, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, the final single pull that we're going to do, we're going to mark the viscous clot in the hallway with the marker that's over our head. So I'm going to mark something like that. So we're going to mark the viscous clot in the hallway that we intend to pull. All this, be advised that there might be like a viscous clot that just wanders into your room. Like there's a viscous clot that seems to always wander into southeast room, so just kind of be careful of that. And I think something similar happens to my room as well. So I'll be taking a look for that. But yeah, the final viscous clot that we pull, we're gonna mark it before we pull it, and then on the count of 3, I'll go 1, 2, 3, pull. Just when I say 3 or when I say pull, just walk into the hallway. Don't sprint, but like walk into the hallway, fetch the final viscous clot, pull it into your room, and pull all the clots, stack them up dead center on the circular pad in your room. All right, and then hopefully we can get out of here in one maybe one maybe full. I don't know. This is kind of a very involved thing to do. So for those of you who are not aware, please don't be disheartened if we happen to take the L here because something goes off script. Okay, usually it takes like a few pulls to iron out the kinks, right? We'll get a call. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll call it. So what's going to happen is when we commit to the pull, when we do the final merge, once we start seeing the word rupture being cast by any of the 4 viscous clots, we're going to shout it out in shout chat, the word rupture. At that point, everyone's going to pop sprint and run out the north door all the way to the east end of the bridge. Those of you with sanguine clots, I'm going to say this, if you know the timing and you think you can do it without actually like killing your sanguine clot, feel free to bring down the health of your sanguine clot to like 20% or something, so that like when it's time to run, you can kill it and then like book it out the north door. Okay. But the important thing here is for sanguine clot folks, don't kill your sanguine clot outright until until you hear the word rupture. Like once you hear the word rupture, then you can do whatever you want with it. But the important thing for this strat to work is that none of the sanguine clots are killed, right? So when you take a sanguine clot, you pull it to your marker, just hold it there it's like your buddy, okay? Just keep it on the marker until it's time to go. And then optionally ideally kill it, but if not, just book it out the north door all the way to the east end of the bridge. Yep. Don't kill the sanguine clot until like rupture. You can get it down like low, but don't actually outright kill it. All right. So let's give it a shot. Let's go ahead and run ready checks. Please report when ready. Oh, you were ahead of me. Oh, all right. I'm gonna get bubble on as many people. Or never mind. Freaking. Let me bubble someone. I'm sorry, team. I keep forgetting to do this. You would think that I would get like used to this, but no. Nacl free is a creature of habit. All right, everyone's got bubble. Okay. Papata out here, stealth reminding me, be like, stop forgetting to buff your teammates. All right. All right, slam side is ready. All right, all tanks, make sure your tank stances are on. Oh, golem's called readiness. Okay. Yeah, I forget frequently. I don't know how long ago golem is called readiness, so I'm just gonna ask them reassert. I'm expecting to see a go ahead.
It was 1 minute past the hour.
1 minute past the hour?
Oh no, sorry, my bad. I have timestamps on mine.
Golem. Okay, he's
Can I
saying
scroll
golem's
up?
good. Golems is ready. It's fine. He just
Yeah.
reasserted. All right. All right, stand by for countdown. 30 on the board. Let's get in front of the door. I'm gonna pop a resistance potion kit because I know I'm going to detonate. So as a reminder, wait for me to start moving. Okay, I'm not gonna move right away. Wait for me to start running. Okay, it's gonna be like 5 seconds, like 3 or 5 seconds, something like that. Once I start moving, then everyone else can go. Okay. If you are not a tank, please do not race your tank into position. Oh, I got a balance. Nice, thank you. All right, here we go. 2, opening the door. Wait, and go. Let's go. Living Dead on. Okay, got him. Right, Sanguine Clots are out. First Sanguine Clots, pull them to your positions, if you would be so kind. All the way in the corner for Puda, not right there. All the way in the corner. Thank you. All right, second Sanguine Clot. Jornoff, make sure, or yeah, Jornoff, pull your first 3. And don't rush it, by the way. If you gotta go slow and be careful, then take your time. Okay, all this, go ahead and pull 3. All right, remember, no one's killing Sanguine Clots, okay? No one's killing Sanguine Clots. All right, Syntax is pulling 3. All right, slow is smooth, smooth is fast here. All right, I'm gonna pull 2. Actually, I'm gonna wait for a second because I want more time here. All right, Dornoff, go ahead and pull 2. Yeah, take your time, don't rush, okay? All right, number 3 tank, pull 2. All this, pull 2. All right, Syntax pulling 2, and make sure you're bringing your Viscous Clot, your Viscous Clot stack dead center on your pad. Someone killed a Sanguine Clot. Okay, well that's not good. I'm gonna... Papuda, can you help me kill this? I'll interrupt it. It's gonna start. All right, yeah, I'm tracking that everyone's at 4. I need to kill this Sanguine Clot. Give me a second. All right. Chromita, can you find a Sanguine Clot? Fupuda, don't forget to heal yourself.
Bajan Soldier Southwest.
All right. Kill those Bajan soldiers in your room, Syntax. We're not gonna pull another Viscous Clot until this is resolved. So just go ahead and kill that. And ahead, help out with DPS. Kill the Bajan soldier. Chromito, look for another Sanguine Clot to pull. Is there another Sanguine? Where's the Sanguine Clot? Don't go too close to the middle there, by the way. All right, you know what? Let's just do this. Tanks, mark a Viscous Clot in the hallway, and we're gonna pull. Let's see if we can do this. All right, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and fetch, pull, park it on the dot. Get over here. All right, let's see if we can do this. This might be okay. All right, Rupture, pop sprint out the north door. All the way to east end of the bridge. I'm kind of amazed that we didn't have like a red merge. Because I don't know where the... Oh, you know what? Maybe there were too many green clots to spawn the red. All right, anyway, all the way in the corner here. Healers, rescue, random. Tanks, pop team mitigation, and brace for impact. All the way in the corner, all the way in the corner, all the way in the corner, all the way in the corner. All right. We are waiting for Golem side. We did our job, so good job. Just if we have to come back, because if there's an issue on Golem side and we have to pop out and come back, just Komita, you know what not to do. Don't kill your dude by accident. Yeah, just be careful of targeting. There's a lot of different ways this can fall apart. So. I got hit. Or I did. Never mind. Just kidding. I think the mechanic just adjusted for us, actually. Because it's like like all red and green slime stop spawning if there's like a certain number.
There's the Reaper. Run.
Oh, split up. Okay, we gotta split up. Reaper, we got fucked up. Okay. All right, go ahead and take that. Well, Reaper's gonna kill us, so. All right. Good job on slime side. We pulled it off even with the mishap there. So. Yeah. I have nothing to no feedback to give. Just do it again.
Hug me. Hey guys, don't fear the Reaper.
Yeah, don't run away from the Reaper. We need to die. We need to die.
Now we do need to die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did somebody leave party?
No, well, it was because Tifa's on Golem side, so they were
Oh,
out
I
of
see.
combat.
Yeah.
So by the way, we're good. We just had like a healing issue.
Okay.
Tank went down, and then everything got all combobbled, and yeah.
Low
it
man
happened.
Golem side is not the usual like auto brain cakewalk. Well, you know.
Yeah.
This, so.
Yeah, we're barely low man, but it's again, it was just whatever. We'll be okay.
All right. I ain't worried. It takes as long as it takes. All right,
It
go ahead
gives
and
some
pop
of our
out.
people opportunities to get reflect too.
Yes. Okay. Let's iron that out. Thank you for the reminder.
Yes. Let me see if I have some spare frags so I could just give them to those people. That way they don't have to worry about. What was the name of the frag? I forgot.
I forget. What's it called? here?
Right here, I got it.
You got it?
Support.
Okay. Support. Okay. I think I have plenty of support. I might.
All
No,
right.
just kidding.
Who needs the support? Or sorry, who needs the reflect?
Yeah, let's give. We got fragments to give. Okay, so please do not be shy. We're not going to kick you for not having reflect, but you let us know.
Need some. I'm just buying some from the market board, but if you have, I'll take. Yours.
Yeah, no, come here.
Okay, never mind. I'm running back.
I'm on Kraken. Hopefully you are as well.
Yes.
Yeah. There was another person, right?
There were like the two healers in Fox.
I don't have any. Who is this? Target, where are you? There you are.
Keo and Ankh. Who was the person who went to the market board?
Ankh is
I've
coming
got
back.
Okay, so Keo. Where's Keo?
Keo
I got
has
her.
curtains, but
There you go.
Trade.
That should give you plenty.
Gonna give you some support. Uh-oh. Alright, I assume you got the fragments then, Keo.
Yeah, I gave Keo some.
Okay. Alright.
500 is a lot. Like,
They're cheap
will-
right now, so just save them, and if some other newbie needs them,
Yeah.
then you know what to do with them.
I'll pass them back. Thank you. Sorry, I got all the blue icons. I got them mixed up. I apologize.
Oh, that's fine.
I need to pull more out of my retainer. I'm realizing as soon as I looked at my stack, I was like, oh wow, I've not pulled any out of my retainer in a while. I have like 10 stacks of care, like all the small stuff, all the utility stuff. I just
Support-
have multiple stacks
yes.
in my retainers.
Support and cares are very easy to get. Like you start with one lost reflect, and you can reflect farm sprites like all day. And that's where those that's where the support comes from. That's where cares come from, sprite farming. So pretty easy to do once you learn how to do it. It's a little intimidating if you're not familiar with it, but once you know what to do, then it's not a big deal. And we can talk about that after raid if anyone's curious on how to get their own materials. It's stupidly easy. Like it's so easy that you'll wonder why if you're buying fragments of care off the market board, like why you've been doing it. Like that's how easy it is. But we're not there right now. We're trying to get back in. So once we have our reflect issue sorted out, please say something, and then we'll start running ready checks. Reflex and clarity. I don't have any clarity. Oh wait, hold on. I do have clarity frag. Strelly, where are you, Strelly? Here. We'll give you 30. How about that? Or actually, hold on. Let me do that. All right. I'm assuming you're like short on pures or something. So go ahead and appraise those, and if you don't get enough pures, just let me know. A sprite farm guide. There's probably a sprite farm guide. It's the same thing you do in Eureka. So whatever the guidance is for Eureka is the same thing.
Strip naked, irregular, reflect.
Yep, pretty much. There's like a nuance to like the reflect buff, so like you don't want to do it within
Don't
range
cast
sprite,
reflect
yeah.
within range because sprites aggro on spell casts. This is
And
just
it-
something that sprites do in general.
It also takes like 2 seconds or something for the buff to actually appear on your character, so don't try to like greed GCDs and forget to put it up in time. Like that'll kill a lot. That kills me on occasion, so. Alright, cool. Ready checking, going out.
Takes time to put that sunscreen on.
Yeah. Alright, and as a reminder, if you need to go to the bathroom or anything, just go ahead and handle it and let people know. Gotta get like water, gotta feed the cat, something like that. I don't know. There's all sorts of RL reasons to step away, so if you gotta do it, just let people know. And it'll be fine. Alright, so Varian, let us know when you are ready. My goal should you know what, that's a real thing. If you don't properly oxidate the water in your aquarium, then they're not gonna have any oxygen to pull from the water. So that's a real thing. Alright, so Varian, let us know when you are ready to go. Yeah, there are actually like dead zones in the ocean where there's like no oxygen. And like fish and stuff don't exist there. No one needed, someone did, but I gave them like 30 clarity frags. They got enough pure essences out of them. Yeah. Handled. I don't often give frags out, but I knew that would have to happen for us to go in, so here, let me type this out. Are they not in voice? No, they're in voice.
Birds don't exist, they're government drones.
Is that like an actual meme?
That's just a joke, yes.
Okay.
I don't believe in that.
No, I know you don't believe in it, but I thought you were referencing like a
I have a coworker
meme.
that believes it. He is super lost in the conspiracy sauce.
Oh god, the chemtrails
He's-
and all that shit.
Oh, you should ask Anla. I had a buddy who was at work who was on Discord during lunch, and you could hear him in the background. Oh man, dude, it was. Oh god. It's a good thing I wasn't at work that day.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, it looks like is Silvarian still AFK there? I'll run another ready check, just make sure like maybe they're being quiet or something. Oh, now you're ready. Okay. It's okay to say something in the Alliance chat. We're not gonna bite. About cryptids, I think they're great.
Skinwalkers don't go in the forest. If somebody calls your name in the forest, don't answer it. Don't go there.
Oh wait, is cryptid like a? I was thinking of the Guild Wars 2 enemies, but anyway, we're going back in DRS. Go ahead and click commence. If you're all maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I don't know. Go ahead and click commence. If you're all tabbed out, please all tab back in. We're going back in.
There are rules for the forests in America. Trust me.
Are there? Okay. I'm not a forest in America kind of guy. I solo camped once when I went on a motorcycle ride from I made a loop from Colorado Springs. I went down through the Native American territory and then touched Vegas and then went back. Did that loop in like 3 days. I took a long time, took a lot of pictures, so that was fun. All right. Go ahead and pop pure, pop re-razor. Every time we go in here, consider that the cost to participate, okay? Please do not go into a slime or golem encounter without a pure or like a pure in the holster. Don't wait for after we clear slimes and golems to pop your stuff, because then you're going to be walking around here with a big ass hole in your holster, okay? We do not want that. So make sure you are well equipped. Well equipped. What am I missing? I'm missing some things. Oh, potion kits. There you go. All right. Return to the markers that you were standing in previously to indicate readiness. Let's get a double check on our sweepers and shellers. Just re-verify that you got your perception in pocket. I've got mine. I'm looking for a confirmation from Seal, Solitia, Sunday Funday, and the head, Kenny. All right, got all the confirmations. Very good. Sometimes it's like pulling teeth to get people to follow instructions, but today you guys are like on it. So appreciate you guys doing that. And also following whatever own is telling you to do over there. Oh, I see a reflect. Hold on. It's my time. Protect 2! Okay, thank you. I saw a protect 1 go out, so. Alright. We'll get everyone when we hop down to slime site. Anyone, do you want, hold on, let me check. SETI, oh, someone's giving out protect 1. Don't give out protect 1 because I got protect 2 slotted in, okay? I can give that out to people. Protect 1 is good if you don't have protect 2s for some reason, but usually people here will have protect 2, so. Thank you for the effort. Appreciate the effort. All right. Reflectors, I just want to make triple sure like you got your reflect skill, all that. We're good. It was the 2, yep. All right, cool. All right. Let's go ahead and run ready checks. Everyone run ready checks, and once you guys are ready, call it out for your party. Foxtrot is ready. Looking for Alpha, Bravo, and Delta. Delta is ready. Stand by for Alpha and Bravo. Alpha is ready. Standing by for Bravo readiness. Bravo is ready. Last call for cash. Last call for appraiser. All right, all teams are ready. Jump. Golem side, folks. Go back down. Golem Gulag Gang voice chat, and we'll see you on the other side. Good luck with your encounter. Returning to slime side, I'm gonna put out our markers. Go ahead and stand in the positions you previously were in, the staging positions. Just to remind ourselves what our assignments are. I don't think anyone was out of place. Chromatia, just make sure you don't accidentally kill your thing. But other than that, I have no feedback. So let's go ahead and run ready checks. Tank stance is on. Make sure your tank stances are on. All right, go ahead and run ready checks and report. I'm going to try to get some I want to get a bubble on someone. Here we go. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. You know, I gotta say, for like the past couple of I want to say for like the past like couple of months, really. Like I feel like Fopta's been like the stealth secretary for all of my runs. Like I see like markers being handled. I see like head markers being cleared off after Queen's Guard. And it's just like I didn't really know who it was, but I have a feeling it was Fopta, so thank you for doing that. Oh wait, I gotta get a bubble on syntax. Okay. Wait, is the bubble not? Oh, my ready check window was blocking it. Okay. No bubble. Not for long. Here, I got you. Estelle, let's get Estelle.
They might not have an emote that blows bubbles, but there's an emote that if you push a button, you die.
What? What? Wait, are people removing their bubbles for some reason? Or
No,
oh,
no,
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 okay.
no, no. I was responding to.
All right,
There you go.
Golem's good. Bravo is ready. I think Alpha is ready. Yep. Okay.
The button costs $7.
All right. Stand by for countdown. 30 on the board. Okay. Engage brains. Please do not auto brain this just because we did it great last time. Don't take it for granted. Okay. The traps might be in different positions and stuff. So please do not be not careful. All right. Be mindful. Oh, thank you for the marking tank. That I forgot that. Wait. Yeah, tanks mark yourselves, please.
Stances too.
Yep, get your stances on. All right. Wait. I'm gonna run and going in. Okay. Hallway cleared. First sanguine clots are out. Pushing this system potion on. All right. Papa, make sure you just pull that straight to the corner. That's the priority there. We don't want to like accidentally trigger a red merge because it lingered off the marker. Okay. Second sanguine clots are out. Bojin Knights are in the hallway. Jordanov, go ahead and pull 3. Okay. Aldous, pull 3. And then Syntax, pull 3. And remember, if you have to wait a second to safely pull, then it's okay to wait a little bit, right? Okay, I'm gonna pull 2. Okay. Jornov, go ahead and pull 2 when you see 2 up. All right, don't auto your sanguine clots to death, folks. Just let's not have a different person do it by accident. All right, I'll just go ahead and pull 2. Bojin soldiers are out. Tag and kill. Okay. Syntax, go ahead and pull 2. All right, go ahead and mark 1 in the hallway. Syntax, make sure you merge yours before you mark. Your positioning is more important than marking. Okay. All right, we're waiting for a merge on Syntax. All right, we should all have a +4 viscous clot. So on the count of 3, we are going to pull our clot. 1, 2, 3, pull, pull, pull. Okay. Stack up all the viscous clots as dead center on your respective pads as you can. All right, good fusion. Good fusion. Rupture, pop, sprint. Everyone out the north door, all the way to the east end of the bridge. If you are not on the east, oh, Komita. Whoops. Okay, we got you. Komita, go to the corner. All the way in the corner. Everyone to the corner. Everyone to the far northeast corner. If there's more bridge to your east, you are not east enough.
Let's get
Tanks
on
pop team mitigation and brace for impact. Healers shield and all that shit. Let's try to heal up as many people as we can. Yep, sometimes we lose people here. Okay. It looks like Fopta did not bounce. We lost Joka. Oh, Fopta bounced. Joka did not bounce. Okay. We're waiting for a golem side. All right, do not jump on that jump pad. We've got a death to resolve here. Let's get them up. Oh shit, that's what I'm forgetting. Fucking lost sacrifice. Whoops. All right, I need to remember. I need to keep that in mind that I don't have a sacrifice. Oh no, I do have a sacrifice. Here it is. All right, yay, no deaths. Good job. Everyone alive? No Pokeballs or anything like that? All right. Go ahead and jump. Yeah, it's at Rupture, it is okay to finish the Sanguine plot off. The thing we don't want you to kill during the pull because that triggers another Sanguine Clot to possibly spawn. But once we're rupturing, if another Sanguine Clot spawns, it should be fine because we're like tucked into the east end of the bridge at that point. So no further shenanigans are happening. All right, I'm gonna ball hog until we freaking clear this. So I'm gonna ball hog again today. Apologize to anyone else who wants to tank, but I'm gonna ball hog until we clear. Oh, I also need to mimic someone for buffs, for damage buffs. So let's see who's got it. Dornoff's got it. Yeah, in the correct positions too. All right.
Yeah. Whatever you say, Nacl.
I'm triggering the font of power. You know what? It doesn't matter because you just drag the if the buttons are on the wrong order, then I just swap the buttons on my hotbar. No big deal. I just said that to trigger people like yourself. All right. Click off the bubble and the protect. We don't want you buff capping in here, so go ahead and click that off. Very high likelihood of buff capping and like you can miss your Mechio, your triple cast, your Dragoon stuff, okay? So just if you have like extra buffs that you don't need, just consider right-clicking them off, right? Welcome before we do that, there are 2 chests at the bottom of the stairwell. Make sure you loot both chests. If you are not right-clicking a chest in here, you are not getting any loot today, okay? All chests are personal loot, so make sure you're looting for yourself, okay? If you do miss a chest, not the end of the world. You just miss loot on this particular run. Golem side folks, thank you for clearing Golem side, and Own Lily fans, thank you for leading Golem side through their encounter. Own, is there anyone you want to identify as an exceptional contributor to your Golem side clear?
Yeah, sure.
The floor is yours, sir. Is there anyone you want to identify?
Sure.
I hear sure and then like nothing else.
He's
Yeah, who? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, who do you want to thank? Blink 182? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Golem side, for clearing encounter. I don't know if you're being a joker, but all right.
Golem side knows what 183 is.
Okay.
okay.
All right. And then thank you,
That's
of
all right,
course,
Nacl. We're slime people.
all 12 people on Slime side too, who pulled off low man Slime. So it's always it's a scary time, admittedly, every time I lead low man stuff. So I'm just glad you guys are like with it to do it. All right. Anyway, here we are at TS. So not a whole lot to talk about here. Fourfold Mercy. I'm just going to call out safe sides by the markers. So when I say 1, 2, 3, 4, please do not actually touch 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Fourfold Mercy, because you are trying to cover too much distance. Okay, you're gonna be too slow to dodge. All right. I'm only saying dodge towards those positions from the midpoint of the boss's hitbox. This small 2-step awkward dance club 2-step movement that I'm doing here, you want to do this inside of the boss's hitbox to dodge Fourfold Mercy. Okay, this is the amount of movement you need to do to dodge Fourfold Mercy. Anything more than this, you're gonna take the stack to the face. Okay, maybe you've never been to the dance club, but you've been to the honky tonk. Okay, you do some line dancing, you do that 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. You can do it. It's electric. Boogie Yogi. Okay, this is all you need to do to dodge fourfold mercy. Anything more than this, and you're gonna get a stack to the face. For everything else, just listen to callouts and follow instructions as best you can. Do what you think you need to do. All right. With regards to lost actions, definitely use your lost actions. Try to time it as best as you can to the best of your ability with their 2-minute burst window. All right. Lost Fawn of Power, Lost Fawn of Magic has a 2-minute cooldown, so that's a good visual indicator as to when your burst window is coming back up. So just pretty much use those on cooldown. I will call for holding bursts at a few specific locations. Okay, hopefully I can call it ahead enough in time for to catch that. Like the second burst we're gonna hold when we disengage and do our dodging. But other than that, try to use your Lost Fawn of Power, your Banner of Honor Sacrifice, all that stuff with your 2-minute burst window. If you don't know how to do that, just use them whenever you see them lit up. It's better to use your lost actions suboptimally than not at all. All right, let's go ahead and get ready checks out and call it out and yell it or shout chat. Doesn't matter to me. Bravo is ready. That is correct in the head. If you have a damage action, then you're certainly welcome to do it. But like I'll often come in here with a Lost Arise and like utility stuff loaded, because like you're amplifying like a very tiny amount of damage with like a Fawn of Magic or something. So yeah, if the raid wipes, it's not because the healer didn't do enough damage. It's because like 15 billion people were dead on the floor. Okay, that's something that needs to be corrected before any healer damage optimization happens. Alpha ready, Foxtrot, Delta waiting on 1. Standing by for Bravo team readiness. So we're waiting on Delta and Bravo. Did Bravo? Oh, Bravo called. I'm sorry, I missed that. I'm like here, like where's Bravo? Bravo already called, so we're waiting on Delta. Right, stay mobile. Don't get AFK kicked, by the way. Who are we waiting on in Delta? That's a short stack, right? Delta is ready. Never mind. We good. All right, Delta is ready. All teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food. Take a bite of your baked eggplant, caviar, canop, smoked chicken, your vegetable soup. Eat a vegetable soup. As awkward as that might sound. All right, stand by for countdown. 30 on the board. Tank stance is off, please. I should be the only one with tank stances on. Tank stance on, singular. All right. I'm surprised Anla's keeping that protect. You're gonna babysit that buff for the entire as long as you can.
Not too laser quick no.
All right. That's your game. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Lost actions right away. Make sure you use your potions, all that stuff. All right, raid wide going out. All right. Fourfold Mercy coming out. Remember, small movements inside of the boss's hitbox is the way to win. And here we go. Your fourfold is 4, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4, 2, 1, 3. Back, front, front, back. 4, 2, 1, 3. Here we go. Your read move. 2, 1, and 3. Look away from orb. Get away from flower. Look away from orb. Get away from flower. All right, stack it up inside the boss hitbox. We are not pushing phase. We're gonna see a raid wide here. Oh, okay, we pushed. Get inside the boss hitbox. Sides will not be safe. I see a provoke. It's not provoke, please. We're not. Yeah, we're not. Okay. Oh, tank stack up front. Stack up share. Stack and share. Just kidding. I guess I can solo that now. All right. Clear front. Only I should be up front. No one else should be up front. I'm surprised I survived. All right. Stay stacked up. We're gonna bait chains, and as soon as the overhead thing goes away, that's when it's time to move. Okay. Stay stacked up. Stay stacked up. We're going to break chains and hide. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Break your chains and hide behind a barricade now. Hide behind a barricade now. All right, back out. Line, or not line, get to the middle. We're going to dodge our first set of dash mechanics here, and hold your burst, please. Your 2-minute abilities are coming off cooldown. Don't auto-brain that, because we're going to disengage here momentarily. Right side of Bravo, right side of Bravo. Okay, we're going to do a small movement in front of the wall at 3, in front of the wall at 3, in front of the wall at 3. Get in front of the wall at 3. All right, line on 3. Form a line through the 3 number. Use your burst. Raid wide's going out. Please mitigate for your teammates. All right, we're gonna mitigate this laser stack mechanic. Please don't be by yourself and take a lonely laser to the face. Boom. All right, stack up on me, please. We're gonna bait this next triple laser in as tight a spot as we can. And once this shows up, we're just going to take a few steps off. I'll try to go to the right, so I'm going to... You can expect that from me. And here we go. Oh, that's not... I tried. All right, be on sand, sand, sand. Do not be on stone. Be on sand, 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 sand. We are not pushing the boss. Good. I don't like that. I don't like the push that happens here. Okay, so next is going to be stone with triple earth breath. If you see it might be you, start rotating that earth breath around the middle away from your teammates. Be on stone, earth breath 1, go away. Do not stretch the tether, make it point a different direction. And don't shoot each other with it either. Alright, next is going to be sand with triple earth breath. Earth breath, go away. Be on sand, sand, sand. Okay, one more, or not one more, triple laser, excuse me, coming out. I'm going to point this way. All right, get intercardinal of the boss. Intercardinal of the boss. Oh, raid wide going out first. And then intercardinal of the boss. Okay, intercardinal now. If you do not know how to greed this, don't greed it. So play it safe. All right, get back to the middle. We're going to dodge your second set of dash mechanics and hold your burst. I see mine is about to come off on a cooldown. We're going to hold burst, and then we're going to burst when we come back from this. So hold burst. We're going to do a big old burst with potions and everything when we come back from this dash mechanic. Go to the right side of Bravo, right side of Bravo. All right, right side of Bravo, and it's going to be 4, 2, complex movement. 4, 2, 3, 1. Right, left, left, right. Burst now. Burst now. Right, left, left, right. Left, left. One more, and then back to the right. Look away from orb. Get away from flower. Look away from orb. Get away from flower. Stack up for chains after flower goes out. Stack up for chains. Stack, 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 stack. And break, 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 break. If you started far, you need to go farther. Stand clear of Nacl 3. I'm going to take a buster. Raid wide going out. Please mitigate for your teammates. I'm going to take a buster here in a few seconds. Stand clear of main threat. Solvarian, you don't want to be next to me here. Yep. Thank you. All right, it's going to jump to the middle. This is going to be a sand or stone sandwich with a 4-fold filling. Everyone likes sandwiches, right? All right. So your tail is 2. Your 4-fold is 2. 3, so it's going to be right, right, left, left, boss relative. 2, 3, 4, 1. We are starting on stone first, then 2, 3, 4, 1, then sand. Stone first. All right, 3, 4, and 1. Finish on sand. Finish on sand. One more random sand or stone coming out. Stand by. We are on stone, stone, stone. Look away from orb. Get away from flower. Look away from the orb. Get away from the flower. Dodge this second grid first before dodging the laser. Grid first, then the laser. Alright. Get inside the boss's hitbox. We're going to see a raid wide go out. And then we're going to see a side cleave. So sides will not be safe. All right. Any teams with 2 dead healers? I don't see. I see one from both of the 2 other teams. All right. Sides are not safe. Stay inside the boss's hitbox. Make sure you continue to use your lost actions. Mine just came off cooldown. Okay, it's gonna jump to the middle. We're gonna see an off-center fourfold here. Okay. When I say blank spot, just imagine there's a 4th virtual marker where a marker should be, and apply the call-out logic accordingly. Okay. It's gonna be easy pattern. We're gonna get knocked into the wall at 4, in front of the wall at 4. Then after knockback, we're gonna get 4 Charlie, 1 blank spot. 4 Charlie, 1 blank spot after knockback. So knockback now, 4 Charlie, blank spot, and oops, 1 blank spot. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Stack up for chains. Stack, 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 stack. Break your chains. Break, break, break. And once you have broken your chains, healers get to the middle, and healer LB3, raid wide going out. Healer LB3, if you have any dead people, if it's just 1, get them up. Healer LB3. Yes, healer LB3 now. Okay. We're gonna do, okay, no safety movement required. It's a little late on my pat. Okay, so there's gonna be a knockback into wall, or be on stone first, and then get knocked back into a wall. This is a knockback mechanic. Don't get knocked out of the arena. Alright. Back to the middle. Right, we're gonna kill it before the next major mechanic, so I'm not gonna call anything else out. Alright, good job. Do not go ahead, please. Only our duelist Vash Caliber is gonna be sweeping for traps up ahead. No one else should be going ahead. Healers, be reminded to use the res protocol. That is 1 healer at a time. Make sure you are standing on a body before casting, before slotting in Lost to Rise. Do not slot a Lost to Rise without an actual corpse beneath your feet. This is how we deconflict and save limited or Lost to Rise resources, so we don't pop something without having a body that actually res. Vash, you're gonna raw dog the duel. I feel like you're gonna raw dog the duel.
Yeah, I should be okay.
All right.
There's a careful with this trap in front of the duelist pad if anyone wants to give me buffs, by the way.
Wait, do you want buffs or not?
No, you know what? I can do it by myself.
It's up to you. Don't be,
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna take off. I'll be fine.
Make sure you percept. There's a trap right there, okay, when you jump.
Yep.
All right, everyone else mindfully, manually make your way to Dahu. Make sure you loot this chest at the end of the TS arena, okay? There's a chest right here. So if you didn't loot it, then you're forgetting loot. Mindfully, manually make your way to Dahu. Do not auto-run, do not auto-brain. And wait behind the doors. Don't go be looking at Dahu in the face. Wait behind the door. Okay. Looks like the duel has started, so we can go in front of the doors now. That's what I was going to say. Wait for the RP text, but it came up. All right, let's get some markers out here. So I'm just gonna put some markers out on the field here. What this is for? If you get marked with dots over your head, just go to the marker that matches the number of dots over your head. This is for a spit flame mechanic. You're just going to be baiting spit flame on an ad that's going to be on an untargetable ad that's going to be standing at that marker, exactly on that marker. Okay, so just take your number over there. It's going to be 4 random people marked for that. Okay. Tanks, take a look at the 3 and 4 markers. This is where you're going to take a flare stack if you get marked with that. So you're going to take it down here to 3 or 4. Okay, flares go south. All right. This is a trash mob. Please don't use any lost actions with like limited charges. So no need for lost rend armor. Don't use your banner. Don't use your font of power here. Okay, save that for enraging encounters. Right. And let's just go right into it. No countdown. This is just a trash fight. It's just a trash mob. There's a bunch of puddles on the ground. Just don't touch them. Use your eyeballs. Oh, is it? Oops. I think it's gonna go south. So get out from behind. Yep, there it goes. Okay, get away. And it's gonna come back up north. And then after this second charge, it's gonna do a 90-degree conal. Alright, 90-degree conal coming out. Don't get blasted by that. You could tell who's good at geometry when you see people running at right angles from the edge of that cone. So,
Why are we bringing math into this?
well, it's helpful. It's helpful. Oh shit, he cleared that fast. All right. So much for I don't know what's gonna happen. All right, check your heads. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Get in position now. Please do not greed extra GCDs. Get in position now. All right, Shockwave's gonna come out after this. Stand by for Shockwave. All right, other side fires right away. Okay, get knocked back to your safe spot that your numbered teammates open for you. If you know the secret jutsu, feel free to do it. Can I go 4 for 4? Yeah, perfect. All right, fire breath. Just don't get hit by this. It moves 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming up next is ads. Treat this like a long tank buzzer. High healing on main threat. And everyone else, please AE down the ads as I bring them to the middle. Are there any jobs that are like gain on 4? Pick those gain on 4, right? Not gain on 3 for AE
Yeah.
rotation.
Yeah. I don't know
Alright.
why, but it is.
It is what it is. So pick those. You just probably should single target these ads and kill them.
No, there's like 5 of them.
Unfortunate. Well, now there's 5, but now it's 4.
Now it's 3.
Now it's 1. Good job. All right. Puddles, Shockwave, Numbers. In that order, Puddles are going to come out. Then Shockwave, then Numbers. Here's the Puddle. Stand by for Shockwave. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for giving us a lot of room here, Dahu. Other side fires right away. Okay, check your heads. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. Get in position now. This is important. Please do not ignore this mechanic. 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4. All right, tanks to 3 or 4. Everyone else to 1 and 2. Tanks pop a mitt. Doesn't matter which way you go. Oh yeah! Love it. Oh yeah, I better not aim it up there. My bad. Okay, 5 breaths. Yo, I love the new gap close. I don't know what you guys are talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3 autos on me, then Shockwave. 2. Shockwave going out. Other side fires right away. Or why did I just do that? Oops. Okay, single or double charge. I don't know what it is. It's random. Where's it going to go? It's going off on that direction. Watch out. It might dash again, or it might do a 90-degree conal. Okay, 90-degree conal day. It does a 1 charge day. Alright, I'm going to bring it back to the middle. Coming up next is ads with puddles. Ads with puddles coming out. Hopefully we don't see it. Just kill Dahu. Just kill it. Alright, good job. Check for dead before moving on. Check for dead. The next, okay, we have 1 death over here. The next jump pad is a one-way jump pad, right? So please do not, if you forgot any loot, you're not getting it. You're not gonna have to be able to come back here and get it. So the next jump pad down in Queen's Guard is a one-way jump pad. Come on, buddy. There you go. Yeah. Okay. I think that's everyone. Good job. Good job, team. Markedly less deaths here than yesterday. And everyone high five Vash, the champion of Dr. Pepper. As he comes back from the duel. I don't know if he's actually there yet, or if he's waiting for.
I'm gonna take the buff once you finish explanations,
Roger
or when
that.
you get close to finishing.
Or
'Cause
120.
in case,
It's a 120-minute buff, so if the instant timer is like less than 120, you should be fine.
yeah, it's just in case we do clear it. Well, I want it to last as long as possible. So if you want to take your time with explanations, we don't have to worry about it running out.
Roger that. All right. So let's have our. You know what? Before I say that, because I'll be like, call reflect, and people are like, what reflect? Okay, so healers, take a note of the reflect positions in raid text chat. I just put a picture with some like bubbles and like numbers and like what is this? Okay, so what that's communicating is that at the end of the fight, actually before I even talk about that, let me first mention this is not real. This is not what I'm about to say is not relevant to the reflect mechanic. The first thing you should actually have on is your steel sting or spell forge, whatever you are responsible for Queensguard. This is the time to slot it in. If you are going to do it during combat, please let your team know so they're not like, "Where's my spell forge?" during the countdown. Okay. If that's your plan, then that's fine. You can do that if you want. But otherwise, if you're new, I highly recommend you just slot in Spellforge or Steel Sting right now. Whatever you said you were responsible for on the outside, go ahead and put that in now, okay? With regards to Reflect, if you are doing the Reflect mechanic with the Lost Reflect skill, do not slot in Lost Reflect right now because that's going to be for the very end of the fight, okay? That's a thing for the end. So right now, you're not going to slot in Lost Reflect, but you are going to identify which 2 orbs you're going to plan to take. Okay, we only have 6 healers. We may have some other folks with some like light curtains or something in their pocket because I gave that suggestion early on. I don't know who actually followed it, but we might have some DPS folks who are able to compensate for dead healers who cannot do their reflect mechanic. So hopefully we can avoid some damage downs. But let's have our healers be the individuals of primary responsibility for this. So all healers call out Alpha through Foxtrot Reflect. You are not necessarily doing this by team, okay? There are 2 healers per party, but there is no like what team do we not have? We don't have a Charlie party or an Echo party, and we have like a single. I think we have a single healer in Delta, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you would lose. So to slot in, you don't slot in Lost Reflect, as I just said. Right now, I will call for it mid combat. There's a point where like there's no damage or anything going out. There's a good time to slot it in during the second phase before you actually have to do reflect stuff. So I'll try to call that out. But do call out which which pair of orbs you will be responsible for. For those of you who have not done the reflect mechanic here, I'm gonna put my markers up. So, like for Foxtrot Reflect, for example, your Foxtrot Reflect orbs are like over here, on the southeast corner, and then like Echo is gonna be like short, like close south and close west. Okay, so yeah, so don't what do you call it? If you're not sure where your orbs are gonna be, like what you want to do with reflect is like have the reflect buff on you before the orange thing goes out, and then once the orange like AoE telegraph goes out, you stand in it and get hit with reflect on to reflect the damage back to the orb where it came from. Okay, and it should only take 1 pulse. So what you want to do, there's 3 pulses that go out. You catch the first pulse by standing in it with reflect, and then once the orange thing on the ground goes away, it's safe to move to the next orb. Okay, you don't have to wait for the visual like thing to die. Just stand in the orange, and as soon as the orange thing on the ground goes away, you've done your job for that orb. You move to the next orb that needs to be reflected. Okay. Let's see here. Echo reflect called. Bravo, Foxtrot, Alpha, Delta. Did anyone call Charlie? I don't see it. Charlie? Okay, Sunday's guy. Thank you for reminding me then. Thank you. So all of our reflex positions are called. Let's get 2 people to do Dispel here. 2 volunteers for Dispel. So what this is going to be, if you are a healer, well, it's going to be a healer because I don't think anyone else is carrying Dispel. You're going to have your Steel Sting and Spell Forge in 1 slot, and you're going to have your Dispel in the other. Okay, this is a critical mechanic. So if you volunteer for this and you're going to lose like a Lost Arise, then so be it. All right, you got 1 Dispel and 2 Dispel. All right, so Fupuda and the head are going to be doing the Dispel. So you two, I know Fupuda knows this, but in the head you're looking at the warrior. and you're gonna dispel it. It's gonna be tanked at Bravo, so you're gonna dispel it whenever that comes out. You're gonna dispel the boost buff. Excuse me. I'm like, what comes out? There's gonna be a. It's gonna cast boost after the boost cast finishes. Look for the buff first, then do your dispel. Okay. Keep in mind that you cannot weave your dispel in between like glare GCDs or whatever. So, don't be surprised and like caught off guard by that. Okay. When you see the boost casting, just stop what you're doing. Wait for the boost buff to apply, and then the very next thing you do is dispel that boost off. Okay. There's a very small window of like 5 seconds to get that off the warrior before it does its raid wide. So just make sure you handle that if you're alive. If you're alive, right? And we have 2 of you for redundancy, so just in case one of you is down, the other person will take it. So just don't assume that your teammate will handle it, because like they might be dead, right? And to address Nahed's question about reflect, what is your reflect position? I'll tell you specifically what you need to do. Delta. Okay. Okay. So Delta, I'm looking at the map. It looks like Delta is south. Wiggle check, by the way, guys. Don't get AFK kicked. I forgot to start my macro. Okay, so Delta Reflect is down here. All right. You're going to see 2 buffs at the very end of the fight. I think you were here yesterday, right? You might have seen this yesterday. So at the very end of the fight, when the 4 bosses retreat to their 4 corners and they do the directional parry, your first pair of reflect mobs are going to show up. So when you see the mob show up, cast reflect on yourself and then maintain that reflect buff. Okay, if you're doing this with light curtain, then, well, I hope you're not doing this with light curtain, but the timing for it is like actually, I'm not even going to go into that. Just make sure you maintain reflect on yourself. If you need to recast it as you move, then just so be it, okay? Maintain the reflect buff. Don't try to like play games with it like and cast it at the very like late as you think it's going to happen, because it takes a few seconds for the buff to actually show up on your person. So as soon as you think you need to reflect, just get it on your person and maintain that buff, okay? It lasts 10 seconds. It says 10 on the buff, but really treat it like 8 seconds, because you need to recast it early if you lose it, okay? So maintain buff on yourself, stand next to your first orb. Once you see the orange thing on the ground go away, then you move to the next one. And once you see the second orange go away from the second orb and you've reflected that as well, you've done your job, okay? At that point, you reflected 2 things, do some damage on the boss, and then you're going to reflect again, okay? When you reflect again, same thing. You stand next to the first orb, reflect yourself. Stand next to the second orb, reflect yourself. All right? Yeah, where do you stand? It's like literally right here where I'm jumping, these 2 positions. It doesn't have to be in this order. Just there's going to be 2 orbs like roughly here and roughly here, okay? Just use eyeballs, stand next to like a glowy orb and cast reflect on yourself and wait for the orange thing on the ground to appear and then go away. Right? Don't worry too hard about like if you fuck up and you miss an orb or you're dead and you can't even do the mechanic. Just try your best if you're alive, okay? If you die, and this goes for all the reflectors, if you die, make sure you identify that you are dead and which orb you are responsible for, okay? So if you die like during phase 2, and you're like you didn't bounce, like your re-raiser didn't proc, and like you can't reflect, you literally can't reflect because you're dead, you need to let us know so we can compensate, okay? So make sure, like to take Nahed as an example, just make sure if you die, you say Delta reflect down, okay? Don't say I'm down, do not say healer down, tell us like the whole thing, all right? Delta reflect down, because that's the thing that we need to know to be able to compensate, okay? Once we see that message, don't wait for me to identify it in chat. If you as a player, if any of you see like a reflector call out that they're dead, then just immediately call out who's going to take over. And the first person, if there's like multiple people who call it, the first person who called it is the person who's going to be responsible for making sure that it's done. All right. So we'll address conflict resolution like that way mid fight, so I don't have to get involved and micromanage that. All right. Any questions so far? I know that was like very thorough on reflex, but there's a lot of new folks here. There's no AoE marker in the head. There's no AoE. Well, oh sorry, I just mistranslated. Never mind. There is an AoE marker. Yeah, you stand there. It's like the orange. You know, like the orange telegraph, like the no spots, right? That's the marker that I'm talking about. It's like an orange circle on the ground that's gonna show up. You're good. Okay, I'll shut up now because I feel like I'm gonna overcomplicate and
I think what you're trying to get at is that it flashes. So by the time you see it, it's generally too late to cast anything to save yourself. You want
Yeah.
to preemptively apply
Do
it.
it early. Yep. Exactly. Do it early. Don't wait for the orange to show up then reflect, because if you're doing that, then it's too late. Once you see like the mob itself, it's gonna be a targetable mob. You can hit it with your like glare if you wanted to, but don't do that because you're not gonna do any there. You're not gonna do enough damage, like significant damage to it. So once you see the mob show up, that's when you cast reflect on yourself. Okay, the orange will come out a few seconds later, and then it'll go away, indicating that the attack has taken place. That's when it's time to move. All right. Final phase. Do all bosses need? Yes. No, not. They don't need to be killed at the start. Okay, so to be clear, we're talking about the final phase where we hit enrage yesterday. If you were with us, but if you're new, just like in normal mode, these four wiggle check, by the way, don't get AFK kicked. These four bosses, just like in normal mode, at the end of the fight, will reappear on the field, and then they're gonna do that ethereal ward. They're gonna shield up and start doing that directional parry thing where you're only supposed to hit them from specific angles. Okay, A, be mindful of that, but B, that is when the reflex and stuff need to happen. But to answer Estelle's question, it's just like in normal mode. They just need to be killed, period. Okay? If you're wondering why we hit enrage yesterday, I think people were generally like not doing damage because they were too focused on doing mechanics. Okay? Please don't tunnel vision by not hit the boss. You still got to hit the bosses. All right? We had a lot of damage going into final phase, so I think that's what happened. We just like kind of like mentally checked out on doing damage while we were trying to like survive and not get touched by reflex and stuff. Admittedly, there's a lot of stuff going on. We had a lot of new people yesterday, so you know, hopefully we carry some of that experience here into this run with us. All right. But did that answer your question, Estelle? Hopefully it did some part of it. The short answer to your question is no. They don't need to die within like seconds of each other. All right. The bosses that come out in pairs do need to die at roughly the same time. So these guys are going to come out in pairs. The knight and warrior are going to come out first. The knight and warrior need to die within like 5 seconds of each other, and then same thing for the soldier and gunner. Try to keep their HP even. This is usually like a thing for the duelist. All right, so like Vash particular, like I know Vash knows, but Vash is gonna try to make sure that their HPs are roughly even. If there's one falling behind, then he's gonna switch targets and deal with the excess HP. All right. With regards to rend armor, just rend armor the target that has the higher health. Let's just do it that way. Okay. What else needs to be talked about? Oh, tanks. Tanks. Let's have all tanks come up front. All tanks come up front. Who is going to do stuff here? Let's have you do that. We're all experts. I don't see any new tanks here. We'll give you that. You're the junior tanks. We'll treat you. I know you're experts. You know what you're doing, but you're also the most junior tanks here. Okay. We'll go with that. Looks good enough to me. All right. So Hex 1, Hex 2 are going to be west and east turrets respectively. So I'll be tanking the west mob. I'll just going to take the east mob. Our chain pair is north aura sphere. Target to ignore south aura sphere. 1s go first, 2s go second. Did I mark Laputa by accident? I must have marked you by accident. Okay, I did not mean to mark you as target to ignore 2. That was for seal. All right. But yeah, chain pair north aura sphere, target to ignore south aura sphere. We don't have any backup tanks. All right, so this is it. If any of you guys go down, then we'll figure it out. All right. But yeah, I've seen all of you here before. Just as a reminder, Jornoff, you're the first South Aura Sphere Seal. If you for some reason don't remember, yeah, like Seal's the host, so I know you know everything going on. But just in case you forgot, you're second South. All right. And then I know Seti knows, and I know Syntax knows what to do. Or did you guys switch? Okay. All right. I'm not gonna micromanage that. I don't care who does it in what order. All right. So tanks, you good? Any questions? All right. I'm assuming no questions from tanks. Our reflectors have been briefed. Steel Sing Spell Forge, dispels all talked about. All right. One final thing to mention. I just wanted to talk about one mechanic related thing here. That is the Mustadio style mechanic. Yep. Show your hole. All right. You want to point the open source of damage toward, or you want to point the open side of your 3/4 safety circle towards the source of damage. And there are two things to intercept with that safety side. Okay, the first thing comes from the Queen's Gunner. Is going to radiate out a Queen shot that's going to be tanked in the center by Aldis. So you want to point your opening towards the Gunner in the middle first, and then immediately rotate to face the turret that you are aligned with along the east or west edges of the map. Right. So they're going to be shooting in interleaving lines. Please don't be ambiguously between two turret lines. If you're kind of like not sure, make sure. Okay. Make sure you're definitely in front of only one. And that's going to shoot after the Queen shot radiates out from the Gunner. All right. Everything else I'll call out on the fly. Okay, that's all I got. Let's go ahead and ready check. Report when ready. Oh, you beat me to it. Okay. Take off your shield. Why? Bravo ready. Alpha ready. Oh, you can't take it off mid combat, so you either got to start with it or start with it on or start with it off. And if you start with it off, you're missing a bunch of stats, I assume, as a paladin. So you probably want to just keep it on. Yeah, you can't take it off mid combat. All right, Bravo, Alpha, Foxtrot, Delta. All teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food. All right. Game brain's on. All tanks, go ahead and turn on your tank sense. We're going to fight for threat, so Bash Caliber doesn't pull any threat. And then once the 4 bosses jump away, we're going to turn off our tank stances. Stand by for countdown. 30 on the board. Here we go. If we pull early, we're going to commit. All right, so please don't pull early. If we do pull early, we're going to commit to the pull. With regards to lost actions, use them right away as soon as we start combat. And then the next time they come up, that should be a good indicator when to go into your next 2-minute burst window, all right? But use your lost actions right away as we do an AE spam thing here, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Oh my god, I'm whiffing it so hard. Oops, that's a lot of mobs. I'll mitigate this. Raid wise going out. Alright. Turn off all tank stances. Only myself and Aldis should have it on. I'll just go ahead and pull the Warrior to Bravo. And then I'm going to pull the Knight to the middle. Okay. We are in Spellforge, Spellforge, Spellforge. Give myself... What the hell? Oh, oops. Okay. Give myself an Aldis Spellforge, and then everyone else Spellforge. Tanks have priority, otherwise we're not holding threat. First bomb mechanic. This is Sword Omen. You're gonna find your safe bomb out on the edge next to the death wall. Give own Spellforge, please, someone. Alright, tethers to big. There's a big bomb right under the warrior. You need to be next to the wall. Okay, do not be in the middle of the arena, next to the wall. Next to the wall. Tethers to big. Tethered folks, when you land, you're gonna run to a bomb that just exploded. Wait for the second explosion to hit. So, tethered, you're gonna land first. Run to the bomb that just exploded. Wait for the second explosion. Clear. Get back in the fight. Critical rolls. If you died, please say something. Okay, warrior is casting boost. Wait for the boost to finish casting. I'm gonna pull this away. I don't know what happened. I lost threat for a second. Ray Y going out. Alright. I'm gonna bring this back a little bit. Alright, Owen, do you still need Spellforge? If you still need it, just speak up. Alright, next mechanic is Tethers to Wind, followed by Find the Safe Quarter. If you get tethered, you are going to Swirly Wind Portal. If not, you're going to Sparkly Gravity, okay? And here we go, Tethers to Wind. Knight is casting Shield Omen. We're going to find the safe quarter around the middle Knight, and we're going to stay close inside the boss's hitbox. A little bit away from the warrior. Stay close inside the boss's hitbox. Alright. Warrior is boosted. Please dispel now. Please dispel. Raid wides are going out. Okay, Buster on tanks, and then repeat of mechanics. Okay. Possible color change of warrior is very high. Please get the warrior back down to parity. Alright, distribute damage once the... Okay, no color change required. We are remaining in Spellforge. No action required. Get that warrior down. And then even out your damage. Even out your damage. Alright, I think we're going to kill this before the next mechanic. Go ahead and take care of this. If we do see this, this is a Shield Omen Bomb, but I don't think we're going to see it. Yeah, we're fine. We are not going to see this. Steel Sting Spellforge no longer required. Go ahead and get... feel free to lose it. I'm going to pull this soldier over to Delta. And I'm going to pull... we're going to pull the gunner to the middle. Gunner to the middle now. Alright, good enough. Alright. I'll give that call out later. Okay, small balls turn to frogs. Follow the frogs one jump. They will create a safe spot between them. Alright, here we go. Safe spot is dead south, dead south, dead south. Dead south, straight south. Get to a position, aim your opening towards the gunner in the middle first. Turret on the side, turret on the side. Clear, get back in the fight. Critical rolls. If you died, please say something. Remember, remind us what you're specifically responsible for. Buster on tanks. Alright, make sure you're using your lost actions. I don't think I need to remind you guys, but just in case. Okay, raid wide going out. Alright, turrets are coming out soon. Me and Aldous, we're going to be tanking them. Make sure you prioritize killing the turrets. I don't really care which turret you kill first. Just make sure the 2 turrets die, okay? Me and Aldous are going to invuln the sniper shot from the turrets. Delta reflect down. Let's get a Delta reflect backup call out from someone. Doesn't matter who. Alright. Kill these turrets. Kill these turrets. Alright. Kill the other turret. Alright, raid wide going out. Please mitigate for your teammates. Gunner's a little behind. We're gonna hold DPS at 5%. We're just gonna walk out some mechanics after this. I want to build up some LB gauge. Keep moving. Do not stop to cast. Do not get locked in an animation lock. Keep moving. Move, 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 move. Alright, bring it down to 5% on both sides and then stop doing damage. We're gonna walk out the next to generate some LB. Alright, bring soldier down to 5. 10, 9, don't dot it, please. 7, 6, and 5. Disengage, disengage. We're gonna walk this next part out. Untethered soldiers are the safe spot. They're gonna jump 2 times. After the second jump is where they're gonna be. They're up north first. They're north and south. They're gonna jump 1 more time. Alright, towards 1 and 3. Get to either position. Aim your opening once you're in position. Towards the gunner in the middle first. Turret on the side. Turret on the side. Alright. Oh, shit. Get back in there. I get close to the wrong target. My bad. Oh, wait. Stop damage. Stop damage. Raid wide going out. Don't forget, we're still holding for LB3 here. Okay. Buster on tanks. Yeah, pop sprint to help generate some LB gauge. I know this is a little ridiculous. Oh, healers, go ahead and slot in your Lost Reflect now. Okay, this next one is normal mode turrets with hot or cold. Use eyeballs, try to identify where they're going to shoot. Okay, there's nothing else to kill here, just get out of the way. Hot or cold coming up. Alright, keep moving. Do not stop to cast. Well, no one should be casting, just keep moving. Alright. Let's go ahead and kill both bosses. Kill both bosses. Reflectors, start thinking about where to go for reflect. Alright. Tank stance check. All tanks off except for chain 1 target to ignore 1. DPS split up north-south between the 2 aura spheres. Kill the aura spheres first. Reflectors, do your thing. I hope we have a Delta reflector. I didn't see anyone call it out. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I see it. Okay, make sure you involve that. Hit the ethereal wards. Please do not space out on this. Use your lost actions if necessary. Alright, we got a detonation up in Alpha. Alpha reflect. Okay, disengage for a second. Don't get parried. Don't get reflected. Alright, continue damage. Reflectors get back in position. Number 2 tanks get ready to tank. Alright, kill the aura spheres north and south. Kill the aura spheres north and south. Do not ignore these aura spheres, please. Alright. Alright, continue damage. Healer LB3, get your dead teammates up. Healer LB3, get your dead teammates up. Get your dead teammates up. Get your dead teammates up. And we're done. Alright, yay, prog. Excellent. Alright. Well, there's no reason to wait right here, but there's no traps or anything up ahead. Make sure you loot your 2 chests. The second chest with the hand token is courtesy of your duelists. So today that duelist was Vash Caliber. So you're gonna take that single hand token and you're going to clap for Vash. Thank you, Vash, for getting everyone their hand token. 2 chests. All right, we're working on getting dead people up. So, don't try not to like pull the Phantom early. By the way, just wait a safe distance away.
Do healers still need reflect?
What's that?
Do healers still need the reflect or the reflectors?
Yes.
Okay.
They will. Not the next 2 fights, but eventually you're gonna need to reflect.
Okay, so if I brought 2 reflects in, I can eat one off.
Yeah. Well, you can if you have 2 reflects, then you can lose the one you currently have in. If you need to override it for something. If you don't need to override it, then don't override it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
But yeah, so if you're following the requirements to participate, you should have enough reflects to reflect 2 different fights. So that's going to be Queen's Guard and either one of the penultimate or the final encounter. The Queen's got some reflect stuff going on. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we'll cross that literal bridge when we get there. All right. Welcome to Phantom. Ooh, scary. All right, let me get some markers out here. I know we're not on Aether, but it doesn't matter because Lego Steppers is a global Discord server. So we're gonna do this. Hug the wall, and go to the 1 or 4 marker. Hug the wall, go to the 1 or 4 marker. I'm gonna go to 4. It's been a long time since I've pulled the 4. So technically, this is a trash fight. That said. If you need to, thank you. Who's the? Is it Fapa? Is Fapa the raid secretary?
It says who did it.
Does it? Where does it say that?
Read it.
Read what?
The chat log.
Oh, I must have that disabled. I don't see it.
Oh, Aldous Firevine marks Nacl free.
Oh, is it Aldous?
Target
Okay.
as target to ignore 1.
All right, so thank you all of this. All right, but anyway, yeah. So all tanks, please deactivate your tank stance. I'll resume tanking duties here. I'm gonna be pulling the Phantom over to 4. So if you're staying on 1, please. Oh, okay. All right. I guess we're committing. But yeah, don't worry about using your lost actions unless you have extra. Ray Y going out. On the head, you don't want to stand up there, by the way. That's gonna turn into a death wall. All right, all your ground effects and stuff on 4. Okay, we're looking for circle donut. Oh, we got to go to 1. Pop sprint. We're going to 1. It's a 50-50 chance, whichever side it is. Yeah, we're getting a lot of misclick vokes today. I'm not saying it's being done on purpose, but it's happening a lot. So just be mindful about where your buttons are. Don't walk into the death wall. All right, we're gonna wait for 3 flash. We're gonna wait for 1 more flash on Bravo. Then we're gonna go into Bravo. Go into Bravo now. Okay, that's fine, Seti. Go back into Alpha. Wow, I keep clicking my gap closer like it does damage. Although I should probably still be using it because it generates threat. Alright, we're gonna wait for 3 flashes on Bravo. We're gonna go back into Bravo. 1, 2, wait for it, and 3. Switch lanes. We're gonna wait for 3 flashes on Alpha, then we're gonna go back into Alpha. 1, 2, and 3. Switch lanes. Alright, we're gonna see some ads. No big deal. Healers, please heal up the Misty Wraiths. And everyone else kill the Bloody Wraiths. Heal up the White Ghost. Kill the Red Ghost. And I would actually suggest if you're heal capable, help out with the heal mechanic. Just in case we have like dead... Well, I think we have at least 1 dead healer, right? Yeah. So help the heal mechanic if you see it's still active. Also, don't assume that other targets are being handled. Address the target if it's up until it's actually resolved. We don't want like some kind of bystander effect thing happening here. Okay. All right, interrupt mid. Good job. Okay, we're looking for tell for the next mechanic. I don't know what it is ahead of time anyway. I do know how to call it, but I don't know what it is ahead of time. Alright, what's it gonna be? We are going down to Charlie marker. So the way this is gonna work, we're gonna get knocked from Charlie to 3. We're gonna walk with the donut. Back down to Charlie. So we're gonna start at Charlie. Come over to Charlie. Oh, what the hell? Alright, I'm seeing some teleportation. Alright, we're gonna get knocked Charlie, walk with the donut, wait for the donut to show up. And we're gonna walk with this donut. When we get to the end, we're gonna hang a right and make our way around the exo flare coming down the Bravo column, okay? So don't walk into the death wall here, hold short. Alright, go around this exo flare, around Bravo. And then we're going to go behind the Phantom right now in the middle of the arena. Get behind the Phantom. Alright, good job. We see some autos here. Alright, we're going to see some ice spikes here in a few moments. Please disengage. This does a lot of damage, okay? So don't hit it. Don't do anything here. All this. I saw that. Oh, Buster on main threat.
What a sad day to not have Chuck.
Alright. Oh wait, hold on. Does it still have? Okay, Raid Y going out. Yeah, continue damage. There's no ice spikes. Continue damage. Yeah, we enjoyed the shit out of some ice spikes today. Alright, what's the next mechanic? I don't think we're gonna see it. Okay, same pattern, but we're not gonna do this. Do it! Alright, let's res our dead people. Do not go ahead. Do not go ahead. Our sweep 2 is Seal. So Litia. So Seal is going to activate Lost Perception and scan for traps up ahead. this next part is critical. Okay, we do not have the Lost Arises to be spending on people who are careless around traps. So before we start moving, I'm going to say this: mindfully move your character as we advance. Do not auto run. Do not auto brain. Don't take blind corners, especially after the stairwell going down. And yeah, Seal, you can go ahead and sweep for traps. Don't take blind corners, especially after the stairs going down, and don't vector towards a trap. Assume you're gonna lag at the worst possible moment, specifically at the bottom of the stairwell. Okay, back when I was playing on a potato computer, I would always get like a few frame skips there for no good reason. Well, because I had a potato computer. So just be very careful. Okay, don't vector towards a trap and then lag into it by accident. Okay, I'm telling you right now, don't vector towards a trap. Assume you're gonna lag at the worst possible time. Yeah, TA damage. Well, we've been doing pretty good on damage actually. Like if we didn't hold DPS on second phase of Queen Guard, like we could have killed it before the entire second half of that fight. So the thing that's gonna get us is a lot of dead bodies. Like we got the damage, but of course we might lose people. We might lose a lot of people to just mechanics. All right, we're gonna take a 5-minute siesta here. So please don't go inactive for too long. I'm gonna activate my wiggle check macro, and yeah, we'll take 5. So BRB, I'm gonna hit the head.
Ice spikes reflects physical damage, I'm pretty sure, or just reflects damage in general. So if you trajectory, it's probably not going to do anything. Generating enmity and dealing damage are two separate things. Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, I corrected myself. It's just damage in general. Usually ice spikes is just you deal damage to target, it reflects damage back.
All right, coming back. Was ice spikes a thing in FF11? I've never played 11,
Yeah.
so like I don't know anything about it. I assume it reflected damage.
No, it paralyzed, which
Oh, it
was
did?
infinitely worse.
Huh. Ice Spikes is a rapper? Really? Or is own making stuff up? I feel like you're making things up.
What's her name? Like Ice Spice? I don't fucking know.
Ice Spice. That's
it's
not like one of
it
the,
was just
the
some-
Spice Girls, right? This
It
is
was
like
just
a different.
some girl that like automatically blipped onto the radar into the internet because she associated with Taylor Swift.
Oh,
at
this is
one
a
time.
recent thing.
I guess. I don't know. If she was famous before that point, that's kind of sad. Cause
So
feel like-
famous I have no idea who this person is, but they're
yeah,
fad
so
already.
famous nobody knew who she was.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna dispute that a person's famous or not, because just because I've never heard of them doesn't mean that they weren't famous. Like I don't
Ice
follow
Spice.
like K-pop, but I know for a fact that they're like K-pop is popular.
She's a
I don't know if it's still
rapper?
popular. Is it a rapper? I don't know. I have no idea. No clue. I have no knowledge of who that individual is, so I have nothing intelligent to add. K-pop stand by heart. Yeah, I don't know if it's still. I remember like it was like in the news popular, like being a fan of K-pop. Like I don't speak a lick of Korean,
Really?
so like I
Wow.
wouldn't know anything about it. All right, 5 minutes have elapsed. Please wiggle. Make sure you don't get AFK kicked. All right, so we're gonna do a wiggle or not wiggle, ready check here. Go ahead and run ready check. If you have people missing but they've cleared, and you can tell that they've cleared, but because they have a appropriate nickname in voice chat. Oh, you never updated. Oops. Okay. Then just count them as present. Okay. The important thing here is that the people who need instructions are present, right? So display error is new, levy storm is new. Just if they're not responding, just count them as new. All right. Full host plan. Let me look at my full host plan here. F, Delta, Alpha. Is Bravo ready? Bravo, you good? All of your new folks are back. Are the missing people new? Are the missing folks new in Bravo? Do we know? I'm assuming they're new unless you say otherwise, so we'll hold. Okay, they're new but now present. Okay, so at least all the new folks are present. That's the important part. Yeah, the people who've been here a billion times don't need to hear me say this for the 1,000,000,000st time. All right, so welcome to TA. I'm not gonna. This is a high death fight. I'm just gonna be upfront. All right, a lot of you guys are gonna die. This is a fight best learned firsthand. Okay, no, I feel like no amount of pre-video watching, pre-study. You know, like I was never good at like watching a guide and then like doing all mechanics perfect. Like I'm not that guy. Okay. So that said, this is a fight that I approach just you're gonna learn with your body pretty much. I will say a few things here just to kind of mentally prime you guys for what you're about to see. But this is just a particularly difficult fight in DRS. That said, so if you can recall this fight in normal mode, you got that temperature thing that you got to balance after the end of every mechanic. Here, you only do that for the first half of the fight. The first 3 weapon sequences, you want to finish whatever we're doing with your overhead temperature at 0 temperature, neither hot nor cold, right? The second half of the fight, the second 3 weapon sequences, you're going to be dealing with a mechanic called Elemental Brand. TA will cast Elemental Brand at some point when she's doing like the debuff stuff. She's going to give out Elemental Brand. After that cast goes out, you are going to get a debuff that is a temperature. Okay, this is completely separate from what's going on over your head. Okay, there's no overhead indicator of this. You have got to look at your debuffs. Okay, if you're not used to looking at your debuffs, you're going to learn today. All right, you got to look at it for Elemental Brand. You got to look at it for Quick March. So make sure you're looking at your debuffs. When elemental brand goes out, I'm going to tell you look at your debuffs. Identify what your elemental brand is, okay? You're going to get a -1 cold brand or +2 hot brand. Some random number of brand, okay? Whatever that is, you want to finish whatever mechanic we're doing opposite whatever your elemental brand is, okay? So if you want to think of it like math, then sure, that's up to you. I don't care what goes on in your head. Like, however, whatever it takes for you to solve this mechanic, you do that, okay? So, guaranteed every situation you get is solvable. So if you get into a situation you're like, this is unsolvable, I don't know how to solve this, then you're wrong, right? There's every temperature mechanic is solvable. All right, so that's elemental brand. Quick march. There are 3 instances of quick march in this fight. They are always 2 squares. Please do not sprint or lost swift or lost impetus. Don't be like a funny dude and lost impetus during swift march, because that's gonna get you kicked from the server. Okay, I'll tell you straight up. If I see that, then just boot out of Lego. All right. Fortunately, in the 3 years that we've been doing this, I've not seen that during quick march mechanics. So no premeditated crimes have happened yet. All right. So let's not have today be the first time it happens. Let's see here. The first 2 times you see quick march, you're gonna start from the middle tile, so that the tile mark 3. You're gonna start your quick march from there, and you're gonna do normal speed walking. You're not gonna sprint or like do RP walks like buffoonery. You're just gonna run at normal speed from the 3 towards the thing that resolves your overhead temperature. That solves your overhead temperature, or that just doesn't straight up kill you. Okay. So I'll tell you where to point your quick marches when those phases happen. The 3rd time, the final time you do quick march, you're going to be in the safe column for the 2nd arrow pattern. You're going to use that quick march to march yourself 2 squares into where the target area you are trying to get hit by is going to land. All right, it's a doozy. Okay, I'll break it down for you step by step when we get to that mechanic, right? So don't worry too much. All right, healer LB3 warning. Please do not healer LB3 outside of a small 5-second window between the 5th and 6th mechanics, okay? Specifically, I will call for healer LB3, healer LB3, in the middle, halfway through the Glory of Boja cast between the 5th and 6th mechanics, okay? You don't have to memorize that, just expect that that's when I will call for healer LB3, all right? But outside of that, please try not to combat res folks going into temperature mechanics, because you can res them and then they'll like have no space to stand without a temperature mechanic over their head, and then they're just gonna die anyway, okay? So try not to res folks into temperature mechanics, just have them die again. All right, tanks, please equip Aether Shield. Please equip Aether Shield. This is the fight that you are going to start running Aether Shield to protect your teammates from bloody raid wide. There's going to be a Glory of Boja that's going to apply a bleed afterwards. You're going to Aether Shield going into every Glory of Boja to protect your teammates from the very high damage that it does initially, and the raid wide bleed that is inflicted on your teammates after it goes out, right? So go ahead and equip that, and I'll call out when to use Aether Shield. You're gonna Aether Shield and do like one of your team mitigations for that. All right. No pseudo tanks, no pseudo healers, so I'm gonna skip that. Okay. Let's get who's playing Shell. There should be a pre-TA Sheller giving out Shell right now. If you need Shell, get behind the purple line. If you already have Shell, get in front of the purple line. So, our person giving out Shell is not confused as to who needs what. So, yep, there you go. Who else? I think everyone's got it. All right. Everyone's got it? All right, I think everyone's got it. Cool. Okay, let's go ahead and run ready checks and report when ready. While ready checks are going on, I want to say a few more things here. TA is hard. Don't expect this to be a cakewalk easy fight. If this is your first time here, listen to callouts and do what you think you need to do. If you die here, it is not the end of the world. Right? Just relax, don't get flustered, and learn from your death. And if we wipe here, then we wipe, no big deal. I will not do an encore run tonight just because we're approaching a hard stop. So yeah, just if we take the L here, then that'll be the end of raid. Hopefully it's not, but you know, if it is, then we'll just try again another day. Right? No big deal. All right, Bravo is ready. Oh, Delta is ready. Is Alpha ready? Yep, I'll I'll get it. I'll get Aether Shield on. I gotta mimic someone for it. That's the thing. Excuse me. No, well, I don't know if anyone has a BR. I hope no, like we don't have a team with like no Aether Shield at all. All right, does my I don't have a code tank. Shit. Nope, Seti's got Blood Rage on. You Jornolf has no Aether Shield. Here, I'll get it off of Aldous. All right, thank you, Aldous. Okay. If you guys are going damage and you're not like tank specifically, if you're going damage and you're leaving your Aether Shielding to your code tank, then you had better be ready to slot it in. Regardless of if you're in the middle of Blood Rage or in the middle of your burst, you better slot in that lost Aether Shield and protect your teammates, okay? I don't want the reason we're dying to bleed damage because you were in the middle of your lost Blood Rage or whatever, right? Please don't tunnel vision because you got to react fast if that happens. All right. I think I'll. Oh wait, Foxtrot waiting on one. All right, we're waiting for Foxtrot. Foxtrot is good. Okay. Alpha, Bravo. Was Delta ready? I don't see it ready from Delta. Oh, Delta is ready. Okay, never mind. We are ready. All right, all teams are ready. Go ahead and pop food. Take a bite of your baked eggplant, smoked chicken, caviar canops, vegetable soup. Tank stance check. Only I should have tank stance on. Stand by for countdown. 30 on the board. All right, take a deep breath and exhale. J is hard, but not impossible. Please don't psych yourself out of the win. Pump out as much damage as you can humanly pump out here at the beginning, okay? This is important. Here we go, 10 seconds. First thing that happens, we're gonna take a tank stack buster. We're gonna aim it north, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Potions, last stack, everything you got stacked up north. We're gonna stack this buster. Pop miss. This one hurts. Alright. Stack your teammates, Aether Shield, and heavy in it. Please apply a secondary mitigation in addition to Aether Shield to your teammates. Good job. Alright, behind the boss, mercy back. Behind the boss. Okay, in front or out, casters fizz range can pre-position for both. Out, get away from the boss. If you don't know how to greet this, just disengage for a second. Alright. And be in front of the boss, we are starting with sword. So sword, bow, staff. Get in front of the boss, Okay, your 1 minute cooldown is coming off burst. If you can use it in like a few seconds, go ahead and do it. But if not, just hold it. She's going away here in a few moments. Take a look at your overhead temperature. You want to be at 0 temperature by the end of 2 sets of slashes. You got 2 chances to get this right. Here we go. We're gonna call out a safe spot, get to the safe spot, and then move into a sword slash. Safe spot is 2. So north, south, east, or west only of 2 to neutralize your overhead temperature. If you go diagonal to 2, you are going to get killed. Alright? Your second safe spot is 1. If you still need to get hit, north, south, east, or west of 1, diagonal to 1 is not safe. Remember, you guys finish this neutral temperature. All right, stack on boss, stack on boss. Good job. All right, Aether Shield, heavy mitt. No, there's not a lot of dead people here. Nice, this is great. All right, it's 2-minute bursts coming off cooldown. She's gonna adjust to 3 and face north. Get behind the boss. Get behind the boss now. Alright, doing real good. Alright, tank stack up front. Don't pop your team mitigation just yet. Or, don't pop mitigation just yet. Everyone take a look at your quick march debuff. Stack buster coming out. Please mitigate. Okay, you're gonna aim that quick march towards Bravo or Delta away from the column of fire. Away from the column of fire. Where's the column of fire? We're going the other way. We're going to Delta in 3, 2, 1. Delta, Delta, Delta. It's always 2 squares, okay? I saw someone start a little farther. You want to be careful of that, otherwise that's what happens. Okay, take a look at your overhead temperature. If you bounced from death, make sure you reapply your re-raiser, by the way. You want to finish this at neutral temperature. So arrows are coming out. Find your arrow, trace it out with your mouse or whatever. Walk yourself into the correct square. Arrows are firing in 3, 2, 1. Shoot. And contact. Stack on boss, stack on boss. Alright, we're going to take the Glory of Boja here, then I'm going to pull it to the middle in a few seconds, alright? Aether Shield, heavy mitts. Heavy mitts. And we're going to the middle now. Foxtrot healers down. One of you tanks sack and get one of them up. I don't care who it is, just get them up. You need healing. Without, get away from the boss. If you need to lose your damage action, do it, get it done. You need a healer. Alright, stack on 3, stack on 3. Alright, do not res, no combat resing, no combat resing. Take note of your overhead temperature. You want to neutralize this temperature after the quick march. So you're going to use the quick march, you're going to march yourself into the boulder that neutralizes your overhead temperature. Start from 3. Start from 3. Okay, healers, please heal us up. Find your boulder, point your quick march. Stop doing your actions. We are marching in 2, 1. Respect the march. Alright, stack on boss, stack on boss. Okay, that was an unfortunate burst window right there. Alright, Aether Shield, heavy mitts. Doing really good, guys, doing really good. Alright. Foxtrot healer's still down, get him up. Alright, get in front of the boss, get in front of the boss. Stay in front of the boss, in front of the boss. Okay. Sword Omen, or not Sword Omen, Sword Phase. She is going away, okay, she's going away. Don't start your new burst here. Take note of your overhead temperature. Elemental Brand is coming out. Take note of your Elemental Brand. You may need to get hit 2 different times to get opposite your Elemental Brand debuff. Alright, here we go. She's going away. First safe spot is 1. North, south, east, or west of 1. Diagonal to 1 is not correct. 1 is the safe spot. North, south, east, or west of 1. Alright, your second safe spot is 4. If you still need to get hit, your answer is north, south, east, or west of 4. Diagonal to 4, not correct. Alright. That is mechanic 4. Stack on boss. Aether Shield. Stone Skin 2. Heavy mitt. Or there's no Stone Skin, man. That's a bingo square. Alright. Ignore me when I say Stone Skin 2. I don't need to say that. Get behind the boss. You just adjusted to 3. Sometimes we have pseudo tanks. That's what that is. But not today. Alright. Unseen Eye coming out from Charlie. You want to avoid getting shot by the clones. Unseen Eye is coming out. Do not stand in front of any clone. Alright. Sides are safe. Pop sprint. Wait for the orange to go away. Go to Delta now. Go to Delta now. Delta now. Alright. Calmly take a look at your overhead temperature. That's part 1. Roger that. Copy it. Wait for resing. Take a look at your elemental brand. Think about what you need to be hit by to be balanced. You might already be balanced. Take a look at your quick march. That is 2 squares of quick march. Arrows are coming out. All right, find your arrow, trace it out, get 2 squares away. If you're already balanced, the empty square is the invisible arrow. Okay, we're marching now. Full position. All right, stack on boss, stack on boss. We're gonna take the glory of Boja here, tanks against the wall. All right, Aether Shield. And healer LB3 from the middle now. Healer LB3 from the middle. Okay. Tank stack against the wall. Alright, we're moving this to the middle. Yo, get him up. I don't care who does it. Alright, good job. Get away from the boss. Get away from the boss. Get away from the boss. Yo, you're in there real early. How did you not get hit? Alright, anyway. Stack on 3, stack on 3. Alright, take note of your overhead temperature. That's part 1. I think we can kill this before this mechanic. Maybe. But respect it either way. Alright, take note of your brand. Stack on 3. There is no quick march here. You're gonna move to the boulder while avoiding unseen eye. Okay, so move yourself now. Unseen eye. It looks like north, south, black squares are safe. North, south, black squares. Alright. Stack on boss. Stack on boss. I'm gonna keep it here. Just get it. Aether Shield. Heavy mitt. If you are a caster, help out with Cure 4. We've got dead healers. We actually got past that. Good job. Yay. Don't go ahead of the alpha marker. Do not go ahead of the alpha marker. Do not go ahead of the alpha marker. Don't go ahead of the alpha marker. All right. Let's get our dead teammates up. Prioritize getting healers up. I know we spent a couple of lost sacrifices there. So, you know, thank you for doing that. That needed to happen. I think we also got a dice roll. Did we get a dice roll, or was that just a healer getting res going to LB3? Okay, yeah, good reaction there. That's what needed to happen. So we're getting our dead folks up. I'll tell you guys this right now, okay? We only have 6 healers with their limited holster capacity. We don't have like infinite reses here. So if we run out, that is a very strong possibility of happening, okay? Usually we take a bunch of deaths here at TA, especially with a lot of new folks. We're going to take a bunch of deaths at the next fight, Minotaur. Especially if tanks like eat it. Actually, no, we might, well, you know what, knock on wood. I'm not going to say anything there. If we have a tank death and Minotaurs get loose, then we're going to lose some bodies at Minotaur. It's very conceivable that you might even kill the queen and be dead on the floor and we can't res you. Okay, we're going to try. I'm not saying we're not going to try, but it is conceivable that you will be dead as you get your achievement, okay? Keep in mind, this is not like BA where you need to be alive to get the achievement. You will get them out as long as you're in the instance when queen is killed, right? So even if you're dead on the ground, you're still going to get it, so don't worry too much about that. You'll get the achievement, you'll get the mount. You won't get the bonus chest if you're dead and we can't res you, but the final chest is, you can consider it a bonus because as far as like prog related loot, like you're still getting the tokens and stuff on the way. So don't worry too much about that. All right, is everyone up? Cool. We are still not going ahead. We're still not going ahead. All of our new folk and whoever else wants to participate, please follow me back to the room with the traps in it. And be very careful. Don't touch this. Oh, it's a pink trap. All right. So get close to this trap. If you're coming up here, get close to this trap right next to the door. Don't actually jump on it. Come on, all of our new folks and whoever else wants to participate. Don't be shy. Part of this is a tradition on LEGO Steppers, but it's also like a way for new folks to understand what we actually need to do differently here in Savage that is not present in normal mode. So gather up on this pink trap as close as you can get without actually touching the trap. On the count of 3, we're going to touch this trap and then we're gonna hold a little foot race. We're gonna run and race a jump across the jump pad behind the TA arena. And instead of going to the queen, we're gonna go straight through the bars on the other side. All right. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. I see some. The Picto should win this. How are you not? Did you sprint? Where's your paint? All right, it looks like Tifa Lockhart with the on Avant is in the lead here. Oh, Delilah. Okay, Delilah did a little gap Aether manip, but I think Tifa's gonna open the way here. Is it Tifa? You still got to get through a far gate. All right, Tifa is a winner. Yay! All right, sweep 3 is myself. So I'm going to. There's traps downstairs. Please do not walk off the stairwell and get exploded. Do not walk off the stairs. Hold still. There's a trap right next to the door. There's another trap in front of the next door somewhere. All right, and then there's one on the bridge. It's a poison trap. So mindfully, manually make your way to the next fight. Please do not auto run. Please do not auto brain. Don't pop this trap. Yeah, I was playing a dangerous game there. The reason I don't want you just running ahead is because you might tag other people who are not expecting the poison, and then they're gonna die to ticks. So just avoid all the traps. Mini folks, don't zoom into that trap there. All right, welcome to this savage only encounter. All right, we get. I'm gonna put out some. I'm trying to remember what I do here. It'll come back to me, I promise. All right, so I'm gonna put out some markers. Let's get our reflect capable individuals. Let's get at least let's have 3 of each. 3? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that should work. Yeah, 3 of each. So 3 reflectors on Bravo, 3 different dispellers on Delta, and I'll talk about what you need to do in a few moments. Just if you are lost reflect using capable, stand on Bravo. If you are dispel capable, stand on Delta. That's too many people on Bravo, which normally wouldn't be a problem, but we are undermanned, so I don't want to overstaff one of the positions and then have nothing for dispel or something. So 3 people will reflect, 3 different people will dispel, and the 3 people who did not reflect here should at least have it ready to go for the next fight. And then the dispellers who didn't dispel here will have that ready for the next fight. So that's the worst case scenario. I'm not it's usually the same people reflecting and dispelling between this and Queen, but if necessary, we still have one left in the backpack if you guys are following the instructions. So 3 and 3. All right. So 3 reflectors, 3. Let's get one more reflector. I see Estelle out here. Estelle, can you reflect Bravo? Thank you. Yeah, if you guys didn't bring a we have another healer here. All right, well that's fine. Okay, so reflectors during ad phase. Okay, so there's gonna be ad. You know what? Hold on. Let me hold off on explaining that. Tanks, go ahead and take a marker. I'm gonna take one. We're gonna have 2 positions. Yeah, hug the wall and take a marker. And there's gonna be 2 positions who are self-sweeping. I have an elixir, so I can self-sweep. Do you have can we get another tank volunteer to self-sweep? We only have 6 tanks. Seal, why don't you join Jornov on 2?
I can self-sweep for you, Nacl.
Roger that. And then Seal, I'll mark you as ad bait. Aldous is the only choice here, ad bait. And then there should be 2 tanks on 4. I only see 1. Ah, there we go. Okay. We'll mark SETI as the ad puller. Syntax, just back up city if I miscall and get you guys get city killed for some reason. Okay, so unmarked tank is going to be sweeping. Tanks are going. Marked tanks are going to be ad baiting. So at Stigma Lock Lord, when we get this down to wiggle check, by the way, don't get AFK kicked. So jump or move around a little bit. All right. So Stigma Lock Lord, we're gonna slow burn Stigma Lock Lord to 70%. I don't think the HP scales, so we might see some puddles. Right? If we see puddles, please do not drop those on the numbers. All right, drop those like far intercardinal. But yeah, we're gonna slow burn Stigma Lock Lord. Don't use any bursts going into this. Save all your bursts for the ad phase, because it's the ad phase that's dangerous. Stigma Lock Lord, not so much. We're gonna see like a tank bust. We're gonna see a tank buster, a knockback, a triple wedge, a circle. There's gonna be a circle kind of like cleave that is untelegraphed, but it's very big. Okay, so when you see 1,111 ton swing, just fuck off, go away. Right, go very far. If your 20-yard skill works, then you're too close. Right, so just think about it that way. As we slow burn Stigma Lock Lord to 70%. Once it hits 70%, it's going to jump to the middle, become untargetable. That's when the ad phase starts. There's going to be some ads that show up in the middle. The individuals standing on the Bravo and Delta markers, you're going to take position in the inner light tile ring. Okay, so I'm going to take these markers away. So the Bravo folks are going to be reflecting a single ball of fire. Delta folks, you're going to be dispelling and hitting for damage. You still got to give it damage, a ball of earth, okay? They're going to appear in random locations in the inner ring, but they're always directly opposite of each other, all right? So wherever, if you see, if you're a reflector and like a ball of earth shows up right next to you, then your ball of fire target is clear on the other side of the inner ring, okay? And then conversely, if you're a dispeller and like you see a ball of fire next to you, that's not your target, okay? You want to find the ball of earth, it's on the other side of the ring. There's 3 of you. For reflectors and dispels, do not assume that your target or your teammate is going to handle it for you. Okay, don't be like, oh, I'm very far from it. Like Faputa will get the reflect. I don't have to walk over there. Don't do that, okay? Because your co-reflectors, co-dispellers might be dead. You might be the only one alive to do the mechanic. Okay, so you should be moving towards it and handling the mechanic yourself until you know for a fact, like you see it with your eyeballs, the ball of like earth ball of fire is gone. Okay, assume that you're the only one alive to do it and do the mechanic. Don't wait for your teammates to do it for you. Okay, at the same time, there's gonna be ads coming out inside of the inner ring. So roughly in these spots, I'm just kind of throwing down these markers. They're not exact, so forgive me if they're slightly off. But yeah, there's gonna be ads inside of the inner ring like that. Our numbered tanks are going to turn on tank stance. They're going to provoke the ad in front of them, and you're going to spam your threat tool, unmanned shield lock, lightning shot, tomahawk. You will not allow that the ad to auto attack you. You're going to pull it clockwise around the outer ring. Okay. And by the way, I know all of our tanks have done this before, but I'm just kind of explaining this so like everyone else knows what to expect. So tanks are going to pull clockwise around the outer ring, so facing in, that's off to the left, right? About 1/8 of a rotation around the outer ring, the floor is going to turn yellow. The outer ring floor is going to turn yellow. We're going to immediately go to the next number that is in sequence. So like I'm going to go to 2. The pair that is at 2 is going to 3. All this is going to 4, and the pair that's at 4 is coming to 1. Wait for the yellow to get bright and then go away. When the yellow goes away, our trap sweepers will sweep for traps. So myself and Aldis, we're going to be sweeping for ourselves. Unmarked tanks, you are sweeping for your numbered tank partner. So as soon as the yellow floor goes away, start sweeping. So pop sprint, invul, and run the next quarter lap. And you're going to explode exactly 1 time. All right. And once you explode, return to your teammate if you're an off tank, and return to your ad, I guess, if you're myself or Aldis, and then continue baiting your ad around the outer ring clockwise. All right. So I don't think, well, let me not say that because a tank might actually have questions here. If a tank actually has questions here, please ask your question. All right, so for everyone else, first of all, wiggle check. Don't get AFK kicked. All right, so for everyone else, if you are not responsible for something specific, I will ask you to group up on one, okay? You're gonna group up on one, not right now, but like when it's ad phase. But yeah, you're gonna group up on one, and you're gonna stay on the one marker when ad phase starts, and you're not going to leave, okay? Casters in fizz range, feel free to engage whatever target is in range of your whatever is within your reach. If you are a melee person, just throw your daggers, throw your viper swords, throw your sword, chuck your lance. If you are a monk, you put your hands in your pocket because you cannot throw your hands. Well, I don't know. I think you can fireball now, right? Or maybe that's like a level 100 thing. I don't know. But yeah, if you're not capable of a ranged attack solution, just chill out on the one marker and wait. All right. Please do not leave the one marker. You're gonna see ads pull. You're gonna see tanks pull ads and start baiting them around the outer ring. Please do not follow me as I pull the ad towards one. You can get some GCDs on it, but if I like once it starts leaving the one area, don't follow me. Okay, stay on the one marker. You're gonna see another ad coming from 4. Please do not be like, oh, I'm gonna be smart and I'm gonna touch the 4 ad as it comes to 1. Don't do that. Okay, stay on the one marker. Reason being is that the floor outside of the marked areas is going to turn yellow. And this is not for the inner ring. This is just for the outer ring. So inner ring healers, don't worry about this. But yeah, the floor is going to turn yellow. You do not want to be out here when that yellow comes out, because that means there's going to be a randomly placed trap out here. What I've seen happen many times is people will disregard my advice here, especially veterans. They'll go out here, punch an ad in the face thinking that they can get back to their number. The yellow comes out and it's like faster than they expect. The yellow goes away and then they blow up a trap and kill themselves and everyone else who also decided to greed. Okay, don't be that guy. Don't be that person. Right? Stay on the one marker. Stay on the one marker. When the yellow goes away, you're gonna see tanks pop sprint, invul, and do a sweep. Don't follow them. Just stay on the one marker. You're gonna get one of 2 debuffs of concern. Oh, wiggle check, by the way. Don't get AFK kicked. I know we've been here for a little bit, but I'm almost done. Jump, jump, jump. Do something. All right. So let's see. Raid text chat. All right. I see. Sunday Funday has put a bunch of pictures here, which thank you for that. But I'm gonna copy the image that I'm going to talk about right now, and I'm gonna repaste it. So I invite you to take a look at Raid Text Chat now. That picture that I just put down that I copied from Sunday Funday. Those are the 2 debuffs of concern. You're gonna get only one of them. Okay. What you do with that debuff, identify which one you have, and as soon as you realize what you have, you go to the correct side of your notch. Okay. So those of you standing on 1, you're either gonna go to the back lip here or the front lip here. All right. If you get the debuff with lines, that is a pull-in effect. You want to start on the back lip and get pulled across to the front. Okay. If you get the other debuff with the dew getting knocked back from the pink cloud, that's you start on the front and get knocked back to the back. All right. That's a pushback effect. You get blown out. All right. So it might be like we're just chilling out here and not in combat, and I'm talking about the debuffs, and you're like, oh, that's simple, Nacl. How could you possibly fuck that up? Well, let me tell you. The first debuff that you get resolves in like 3 seconds. So not only do you have to realize that, hey, you just got a debuff, you need to move, right? You need to look at your debuffs. When that comes out, immediately try to tell which one you have and then move accordingly, okay? It's very easy because there's a lot of stuff happening. Tanks are doing stuff and you're just chilling out here trying to be productive. You're going to get one of your 2 debuffs. Move to the proper edge, okay? I've seen a lot of people get shoved into the wall because they forgot what their debuff does, and I don't want you having to like alt tab into Discord and be like, what does this do again? Because by the time you think about that, and if you don't remember like quickly what you need to do, you're gonna get shoved into a wall and get killed, okay? So this is how I remember it. If you get the debuff with lines, think of it like this: Stigma Lock Lord in the middle. Oh, or I thought I saw someone auto running to the middle. Stigma Lock Lord in the middle is eating spaghetti. Slurp, you're getting sucked in. Okay? If you get the pink cloud after dinner, Stigma Lord is blowing out a puff of cigar smoke. Blow. You're getting blown out. Okay? So, spaghetti with lines of spaghetti, you're getting sucked in. Pink cloud, you're getting blown out with smoke. Alright? So, hopefully that helps some folks remember which side to stand in. If you forget in the middle, then don't worry, especially if it's your first time. It took me like 5 different deaths to really internalize deep down in my bones what those debuffs mean. Okay, 5 different wipes, 5 different times getting here and getting killed at Minotaur because I forgot what the debuff meant. So hopefully that helps some people. If not, you figure out your own way to remember that. All right. Okay, let's keep going here. That's it actually. Once you do that first push pull, then you can move off of that marker, and I would actually prefer that you guys spread out after that first push pull. All right, that's all I got. Any questions? So if you have pull, you stand here. Where you had a question in the head. Where do you? Yep, pull. You stand in the back. You get pulled across, and push. You stand in the front. You get pushed back. You are doing something in the inner ring, so you're going to do the same thing, but just in one of the notches in the inner ring, okay? These notches are like all around the outer and inner ring, so just pick a notch and do your push-pull, and then continue doing whatever you need to do. All right? Let's get ready checks from all teams. Bash, are you good on time?
Oh,
Or,
sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, just making sure. Bravo ready, Delta ready, Alpha's ready, stand by for Foxtrot. Foxtrot ready, okay. Potentially high death encounter, so if that happens, then just take it in stride, all right? Tank stance check, all tanks turn your tank stances off. Go ahead and pop food. Remember, we're going to slow burn Stigma Lock Lord. You want to save your burst for ad phase, all right? So I'll be taking point here, Stigma Lock Lord. Stand by for countdown, 30 on the board. All right, pop food, save your lost actions, your burst window, your burst ability for the ad phase. This guy is not that dangerous. Here we go. There we go. All right. I was trying to get in range. It's usually pretty scarily close. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. I feel like my gap closer is faster. All right, I'm going to take a buster up north, stand clear up north. All right, get close, get inside the boss's hitbox. And arm's length sure cast now, arm's length sure cast now, arm's length sure cast now. All right, triple whack. Avoid this triple whack. Okay, 80%. 79. All right. We're going to see a 1,000 ton swing here. Get away from this. 73. 72. 71. Still need to do some damage. And ad phase. All right. Get in position. 2, 3, 4 tanks turn on your tank stance. Ads are out. Please provoke. Pull it to the outer ring. And start taking your dog for a walk. We are going clockwise around the outer ring. Yo, display, be careful, man. So you just stand in the marker. Get in the marker, please. All right, I'm going to self-sweep. Sprint, in-bone, run the next quarter lap. Oh, shit, Mike. Okay, good. Thank God. Potion. All right. Debuffs, resolve your words, do your words. Lines pull in, pink cloud push out. And then spread. Okay. I'll pick up that ad. I'll try to pick up that ad. It's going the wrong way. All right, got it. Get into a notch, get into a notch. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's just one. I got it. We're good. Oh, God. Okay, I got Doom. I caught up. Is there another? Oh, there was another ad with me. Okay. All right, Seal's got it. Good. All right, words, debuffs are coming out. They're not going to resolve right away. Okay, just pay attention to what you got. Do get into a notch, though. Lightning is coming out. Get into a notch, All right, get back out. Spread out. Don't bait all these puddles all in one place, please. All right, do your words. Get into a notch. Get into a notch. Get into a notch. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right, get it. Continue. Oh, puddles. Oh, more puddles. Okay. All right, get into a notch. Lightning coming out. All right, good job. Respect the balls. Respect the balls. There's a ball of earth, ball of fire. Don't gap close into that and get yourself murdered. All right, I got it. Raid Y going out. Mitigate for your teammates. All right, good job. We got some deaths, but got lucky on re-raise. All right, there's gonna be some puddles. Bait all those on the outside. You don't have to avoid the numbers anymore. Drop and move. Okay, they leave a lasting puddle. Drop and move. 1,000 ton swing coming out. Get away from this. 20 yards. No telegraph. If your 20 yard skill is working, you're too close. Get back in there. Triple whack. Or never mind. Just kidding. All right, there's gonna be 6 puddles. Drop all the puddles out on the edge. There's gonna be 1 more set. Drop the second set of 3 out on the edge. Drop and move. Drop and move. Don't stay still. All right, drop those out on the edge. Everyone else stack up in the middle. We are baiting or attempting to bait crushing hoof. All right, get away from that marker. You know what that means. Get away from that marker. You know what that means. Return to the middle. Triple whack. Coming out. Whack, whack, whack. Uh-oh, we got DC and Alpha. Okay, I'm gonna take a tank buster towards Charlie here. Stand clear. Yo, you're playing some games. That's alright. Get inside the boss's hitbox now. Find your arm's length surecast. Arm's length surecast now, please. Arm's length surecast now. Okay, dodge triple whack. I don't know anyone who's bringing the GDP. If someone brought that, then I'll leave it to you to use if you want. Raid Y going out. All right, let's get our dead folks up. We don't have a lot of deaths, so this is probably not a good scenario to use GDP. If you don't know what that is, just ask the question after raid. Actually, no, we're not doing anything right now. So it's the Gambler Dice Pure. Particularly if you're a vet DPS player and like you don't need to bring like a ton of re-raisers, you just want to bring the minimum re-raisers and want to bring something useful that can help out in the pinch. You can try. It's not guaranteed to succeed, of course, because you're rolling dice. You can try to slot in. You can activate your Gambler, increase the chance that a Dynamis dice can proc local like a super res, and then use your second pure to remain viable like damage and protection wise. All right, we're still working on 1 death. All right, we'll get you up. Well, knock on wood, we'll get you up. Nothing's guaranteed res wise in DRS. So. Roger that. Well, we gotta have you up for the picture, though. That's important. It's gonna be the You know what? I'm not gonna talk about the picture because that'll be counting my chickens before they hatch. So let's get display error up and let's kill the queen first before we start talking about what we're gonna do after that. You say that, Seti, but I killed the last time we touched the queen. I made a missed call that critically killed the raid. All right, is everyone up? Okay, make sure you loot this box that's up here and go on. We're gonna go forward and say hello to the queen. Oh yeah, it was memorable. It's gonna be memorable if we get this clear, but I'm not gonna take it for granted. Oh, that's nice. Usually it's like the other shit post markers that are just like randomly placed, but that was like a nice little like a little progression. That was interesting. Is that your work, all this? All right. I know you're a fan of the funny markers. All right. So I will put some markers here. So just like last time, Bravo and Delta. Oh wait, my bad. Whoever was using the 4, just go ahead and replace that. I'm not gonna use it. So similar to last time, Bravo reflectors, Delta dispellers. Let's get 3 of each. And I think we only have 3 pure in bones. So I'm gonna take advantage of that, and we're gonna have all of you guys do work. All right, so we got a bunch of cutscenes here. That's okay. Enjoy that cutscene. And then once you're done with that, say C3 bodies on Bravo and Delta. You can be the same people, or you can be different. Doesn't matter. If you're following, what do you call it? Requirements to participate. You should have one more charge of reflect or dispel, whatever you didn't use last time. But if you reflected or dispelled last time and you still got some charges, then it's okay to continue with that. You don't need like all of the charges of your dispel for this. All right, still need 3 individuals who are going to definitely attend to dispelling to stand on the Delta marker. Ankh, why don't you come out here? Why don't you do Delta? Kyo, come on over to Delta. Yeah, and you're both gonna be dispelling. Estelle, why don't you come over to Bravo? You're gonna be reflecting. All right, and then I think Fapata was standing in between, so I'm assuming Fapata is gonna handle both. All right, cool. Okay, Anzu, you're also doing both. That's fine. All right. Yeah, it's okay to be double-headed here. Just keep in mind you cannot reflect and dispel in the same GCD. Right, so be very careful about that if you're doing both. All right, with reflects to, oh, one more thing. Those of you out here, all of you, if you are in possession of a light curtain going into a reflect mechanic, you are now an assistant reflector. Okay, not unlike previous reflect mechanics where it only takes 1 reflect to do the thing. Here in Queen, it's going to be a big beefy lightning orb that needs multiple people to reflect the damage back to it multiple times. Okay, so the more reflectors we get, the better. So if you have a reflect, like a light curtain in the pocket, even if you're a tank, help out with a reflect mechanic if you are able to, so we can have a safe spot right away, right? But yeah, when reflect and dispels happen, there's going to be 5 lightning orbs randomly placed on the field. I'm not going to call out, well, I'm not going to guarantee that I will call out which orb to reflect. Usually, I want to say usually I call it out, but not always, okay? That said, find a orb to reflect and go ahead and reflect it, stand under it with your light curtain active, and make sure you reflect that damage back to it if you're capable of doing that, okay? If not, you're just gonna get away from all the orbs that you see, okay? And please don't dodge the orb just to walk into another orb. Don't do that. All right. That Charlie marker I put on the field, just visualize that the orb itself is as high off the ground as the letter C on that marker, and the orb itself is as big as the letter C. All right. So it might show up inside of the Queen's hitbox like that. Okay, very hard to see. Just be prepared for dealing with something like that. But yeah, if you're going to pick orb, and like you realize you're standing by yourself because you picked one that no one else picked, just walk over to where you see everyone else is, and continue reflecting their orb. Okay, it's 10 seconds of reflect, so you should have enough to like get 1 or 2 pulses off of the orb that's being focused down by the majority of the raid. All right. And that's reflect and dispel. Okay, dispel, you just want to dispel 4 buffs off the queen. So just keep casting dispel on the queen until all the buffs are gone. Please do not just do 1 dispel and be like, okay, I'm done. All right, don't do that. Keep dispelling until all the buffs are gone, because your co-dispellers might be dead. All right, you might be the only dispeller alive, so just keep dispelling until all the buffs are gone. All right, that's reflect and dispel. Our tanks are marked 1, 2, and 3. So you guys are going to tank in that order. You've all done this before multiple times, so I'm not expecting too much like questions. If you do have a question, please ask. But just as a reminder, and to all other tanks or whoever else wants to tank this in the future, what we're going to do is have our number 1 tank pull after the countdown. We're going to do a mechanic, and then Syntax is going to take the first cleansing slash halfway through, pop your invuln. Pure invuln, you don't have to deal with bleed or doom or anything like that. So you're gonna invuln that, take 2 different hits, and after the second hit, all this is going to provoke. All this is going to carry the boss. We're gonna go do a few more mechanics. After Relentless 1, all this is going to take 2 hits with invuln on, pure invuln. After that, Seti's going to take over. We're going to do more mechanics, and then Seti's going to take 2 hits after Super Chest 2. You're going to invuln that, and then that's Cleansing Slash. We're going to completely disregard or disrespect the mechanics for Cleansing Slash here, and just use our pure invulns to cheat through it. That's fine. If any of you 3 have any questions, please ask. Otherwise, good to go. All right. What else? Oh, hold on. I got to read from my script here. I'm forgetting something. Yeah, I'm forgetting to read from my script. Okay. Super Chess. That's what I'm forgetting. All right, let's talk about Super Chess. So out on the field, I placed my Super Chess markers. I use the so-called wall strat, and I use the right wall facing the save spot. So the gist of Super Chess. Oh, wiggle check, by the way. Don't get AFK kicked. Don't fight. Having fought so hard to get here just to like get kicked out because of AFK-ness. Don't do that. Someone needs shell. Let's make sure we're getting shells out, by the way. If you don't need shell, get in front of the purple line so you like our sheller isn't like confusing you for someone who needs shell. Okay, Super Chest. So the gist of Super Chest, you're gonna get 2 movement edicts. You want to finish those 2 movement edicts in a safe spot. That safe spot is either going to be the dead north tile or this tile dead south. Okay, it's only one of 2 possible safe spots there. If you know how to solve that for yourself, great. If not, I'll be calling out where you stand based on the sum of the 2 debuffs. So the 2 debuffs, you're going to get 2 different numbers. They're going to add up to 5, 6, or 7. I'll be directing you where to go based on that sum. So identify what you have, and I'll be saying 5 stand here, 6 stand here, 7 stand here. So for example, if the safe spot shows up north, we want to finish in that safe spot, but not start in that safe spot, okay? So what you want to do is wherever the safe spot shows up, you run the other way. So if it shows up north, we're running south. As you're running south, you look at your debuffs. I'm going to do the same. Add up those numbers, figure out what your sum is, and stand by for instructions, okay? I'll do the same. I'll look at the situation, the situation of the pawns on the outside of the arena, what their configuration is, and then I'll make a call. I might say something like this: the wall is safe, back is safe, 5s on 2, 6s in the corner, 7s on delta, and I'll repeat it a few times. So if you don't get it the first time, I'll be saying it many times. All right, I'll say 5s on 2, 6s in the corner, 7s on delta. If you have a sum of 5, you're going up on the square with the 2 marker. You don't have to stand on the marker, just be in that square, okay? If you got a 6, you're going to stand in the back right corner facing the trap, or not the trap, facing the safe spot. And then if you have a 7, you're going to stand on delta, because I said delta, 7's on delta. So the general movement pattern, once you're in position, you're going to get you're going to get a number of dots over your head. That number of dots means you need to walk that many tiles to not be killed. All right. As I said earlier, I use the right wall facing the safe spot. So for example, if you're 5 and I'm telling you like 5's on Bravo or something, so you start on that tile, your first buff is going to be like 3 or 2, okay, because 3 plus 2 is 5, so it's going to be 3 or 2. So let's say you start with 3. Your movement pattern is as such: 1, 2, and you don't walk into the death wall, you walk down the death wall 3. All right, so that's your first movement. If you're 3 dots over your head, you wait there. There's gonna be a stun, and then the next movement is 2. You walk 1, 2 into the safe spot, and then that's how you do super chess. All right. If you started on 7, if I said like 7's on delta, you start over there, right? Then your movement pattern would be like, let's say 3 first. 1, 2, 3. You hold position, wait for the stun, and then you walk your number 4 up. Yeah, you walk your number 4 out. 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the safe spot. All right. So that's the general movement pattern. You walk towards the right. When you run out of space, when you run out of tiles, towards the right, because the next tile is the death wall. You walk down the death wall. Do not overrun your first head buff. Okay. If you get the red line while you're doing your movement, you went too far. Okay. Don't panic movement and just book it, because that is not the thing to do. You're gonna be along the right wall at some point. You're not gonna be in the safe spot after the first movement, right? So just kind of expect that. We get a lot of people who just kind of auto brain that or follow other people. Don't do that. Okay, that is a individual mechanic. So if you're following someone else, then you're doing it wrong. You gotta solve that for yourself. I'll give you I'll tell you where to start and where to walk, but like you need to generally do that for yourself, because the numbers are going to be different for everyone. One more example to explain one more thing related to the call out. If the safe spot starts down here, down south, we're going to be running up north, and maybe this time I'm going to say wall is unsafe, back is unsafe. I'll say 5's on 2, 6's to the left of 2, 7's to the left of 6's. When I say to the left, I mean to the left facing the safe spot. So if the safe spot's down here, we're up north on 2. Facing south to the left is off in this direction, right? Just to reinforce what Nacl is saying, don't overrun your dots. Don't panic movement, and don't auto brain follow other people. Just because other people are standing on the same tile as you, like 7s and 7s, that doesn't mean you're both running the same number of steps the first time. Okay, some of you are going to get 3, some of you are going to get 4, so you're not all going to wind up on the same square for the first movement. So pay attention to what's going on over your head. Also, veterans, please don't flash 5, 6, 7 markers over your head. Don't do that, right? Because that blocks the view. Even if you're targeting yourself, that's going to block the view for someone with an unfortunate camera angle. So I would prefer not be done here. Okay, so that's super chess. We'll see who got that from the first one. Relentless 2, for Relentless 2 and Murder Chess, just stack on me. All right, I'll tell you to stack on me. I want the feet of your character to be on the feet of my character. That's how close I want. Just like that. That's what I want to see when it's time to stack. What's that? Sorry, I didn't hear that.
No, nothing. Very
Okay.
good.
So yeah, Relentless 2, just stack on me. I might move a little bit, just stack on me. Yep, just like that. All right. So I feel like you guys saw what I was doing last time. So you guys were here last time, you know what to do. Murder chess. Hopefully I don't murder the raid and miscall that. I'm feeling pretty good, so maybe it won't happen. Knock on wood. Never know. I might miscall it. I've been doing pretty well lately though. Famous last words. All right, Aether shielding tanks. Do not reslot your Aether shield. You currently have 8 out of 15 charges, so that is more than enough. We will probably go through all those charges going into Soft Enrage. You have a second Aether shield. I'm gonna call for Aether shield going into Soft Enrage, and then you're gonna reslot. I'll instruct you to reslot after that second to last Aether shield. The reason you're reslotting is you're resetting the cooldown timer. Because in the middle of Soft Enrage, there's going to be a bunch of regular raid wides going out. There's going to be an Empyrean Iniquity in the middle of all of that. Queen's going to try to get us with that final Empyrean Iniquity. So that's what that overslotting Aether Shield is for. You're going to Aether Shield that final Empyrean Iniquity. Raid wides of concern for this fight: Empyrean Iniquity, God Save the Queen. On every instance of those abilities, you're going to Aether Shield and a Heavy Mitt for your teammates, okay? Tanks. If you have 2 dead healers after Super Chest 2, just sack and get someone up, okay? Just sack and get someone up so we can LB3 people up. I will call for healer LB3 after Super Chest 2. So after we're done with the second Super Chest movement, as soon as you have LB3, just use it, okay? Make sure you look and don't accidentally LB2. I've done that a few times and have disappointed many people on those runs. So just make sure you're mindful of your LB gauge. Make sure you have 3 yellow bars, and then healer LB3 as soon as it's lit up. All right, that's all I got. Team leads, or not team leads, go ahead and run ready checks, please. Report when ready. And while we're ready checking, I want to shout out all the people who helped make this run happen. Excuse me. So my throat is running dry here. So our sweepers was CL, Solitia, and myself. Also CL, thank you for running sweep. Our shellers today, Sunday Funday, and ahead, Queenie. So thank you for bringing shell and giving shell to everyone before TA and before this fight. Very helpful, mitigates a lot of damage. Our duelist for today and implicit sweep 1 was Vash Caliber. So thank you for doing the duel. And sweeping for traps before departing for the duel. Make sure we didn't blow ourselves up on the way to Dahu. Our flare star for today was Delilah Segura. Our 2 renders was Own Elephant and Koryu. So thank you both for running Rens 1 and 2 and giving everyone the 10% damage boost on all enraging encounters. Our golem side lead for today was Own Elephant, who wanted to thank I guess, for clearing the golem side. So thank you, for helping to clear golem side earlier. And then finally, thank literally all of you here for showing up. Again, you could have chosen to do anything else with your time, but you're here in Lego Steppers with me, Nacl Free, as your host. So hopefully you enjoyed yourselves, got a lot out of this run, and yeah, hopefully we win. Knock on wood. Okay, that's all I got. Let's see. Alpha ready, Delta, Foxtrot, standing by for Bravo. Is Bravo ready? Did I miss it? I missed it, didn't I? Where's Bravo? Bravo is ready. All right. Stay cool. This is a hard fight, but not impossible. Just like TA. You guys made it past TA, so should be okay here. As long as they don't mess this up. All right. All tank stands check. Only who's jumping around? Syntax. Only Syntax should have tank stance on. All other tank stance off. Stand by for countdown. 30 on the board. Here we go. Good luck. Have fun. Win or lose. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you learned a lot. We haven't been in here too much since Dawn Trail hit, so this is always good practice for me as a host. So thank you guys for being here. Let's knock it out of the park. Oh, pop food, by the way. Yeah, take a bite of food. I've got 4 minutes on my buff, so that's not enough time. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Potions, lost actions, everything you got. I know I have a perception on, but that's unfortunately all I could fit. All right, Aether Shield, Heavy Mitt. Stay close for mitigation. I see Nahead like off on the side there. Just make sure you're close so you're in range of like mitigation and stuff. All right, here we go. Murder Chest. All right, where is it? Second from north and all the way back are unsafe. 2 on the left, 1 on the right. I have the picture. Our swing goal is going to force us into a direction. We are going north, all the way north. All the way north. Oh, good. We got a little bit of uptime here. All the way north. All the way north. All right, we are going to remain on this column. We can creep up a little bit if you want. We're going to remain on this column. And we have successfully not murdered anyone in Murder Chest. All right. Syntax, get ready to take your buster. Halfway through the cast, pop your invuln. All right, cast is going out. Invuln now. You're going to take 2 hits. 1 and 2. Go ahead and turn your tank stance off. All this, go ahead and take over. And thank you for tanking Syntax. Aether Shield, Heavy Mitt. Stay stacked up. I see people off by themselves. You're out of range of like Cure 3s and stuff. Okay, stay close. All right. First super chest. She is going to become untargetable here in a few moments. Don't start any new burst. Find the safe spot. Go the other way. North to south, south to north. We are going north. We're going north. Back is safe. Wall is safe. 5s on 4. 6 is in the corner. 7's on 3. 5's on 4. 6 is in the corner. 7's on 3. 5's on 4. 6 is in the corner. 7's on 3. Stand by for your first movement edict. Remember, don't follow the people on the tile with you, okay? We're going down the 4 wall. When you run out of dots, stop moving. If you get the big red line, you went too far, you need to go back. Alright, Chromita, you overran, that's why that happened to you. Alright, get to the safe spot. If you're gonna die, die in the safe spot. If it's the wrong number of steps and you're gonna die, just take the L right here, okay? Just take the L right here, it's okay. I mean, it's not great that you died, but it's better than getting double tapped outside of the safe spot. Alright, reopeners here, use your lost actions. Oh, nice achievement there. Alright, stay stacked up. I see people going off by themselves. Stay stacked up. Aether Shield, Heavy Mitt. Yeah, don't wander away from your teammates because you're going to be outside of range of like healing and mitigation. Alright, look at that sovereignty gauge. Once it's time, you're going to hear a ding when that hits 100. Light curtain. Okay, here we go. 99, 100. Light curtain now. If you're not reflecting, go away. There's an orb right in the middle. Get away from that if you're not reflecting. Orb right in the middle. Alright, dispel one more. Okay, good. Everyone in the shell. Everyone in the shell. Everyone in the shell. Now he get in here in the shell. You're not going to reflect that by yourself. Alright. You keep wandering away from the party. Stay with the party. Alright. Identify the gunner between 3 and 4. This is where you're going to show your hole, okay? You've seen all this stuff before. Order of operations is as follows. North swing glow. Tethers to wind. If you're tethered, you will be going to swirly wind. Then gunner mechanic, okay? There we go. North swing glow is going to force us into direction. Where are we going? Where are we going? We're going up north. Tethers to wind. Non-tethers to gravity. Once you're in position, aim your opening towards the gunner between 3 and 4. Turret on the side. Turret on the side. Alright. Aldous. Halfway through the cast, pop your in-bone. Okay. 2 hits. 1 and 2. Seti Fortunato. Go ahead and take over. I think there's a... Okay. Alright. Hold your burst. It's coming off cooldown. We're going to burst all together after she comes back, okay? Don't start your burst because she is going away. Get ready to stand on my feet. You're going to stand on my feet. Get ready to stand on my feet. Stand on my feet. Left hook. Where is it? Okay, please don't be cursed. It's cursed. Fucking, what is it? I forget which one this is. Shit. Back here. Alright, I auto-brained that. Alright, what's Bravo and 1? Bravo and 1. Alright, Bravo, it's like all this stuff is safe over here. All this is safe. I gotta review the knockback plan for that. I forgot which one is safe. Alright, burst here, use your potions, lost actions, everything you got. Alright, Aether Shield, Heavy Mitt. I'll review that after run. Alright, we're still on track to kill. We're still on track to kill. We got a lot of DPS. Blowing it up. Alright. Super Chest 2, just like Super Chest Run. Find the safe spot, go the other way. We're going back up north. Wall is safe. Back is safe. 5's on 4, 6 is in the corner, 7's on 3, 5's on 4. 6 is in the corner, 7's on 3, 5's on 4. 6 is in the corner, 7's on 3. Stand by for your first movement edict. This is like literally the same thing as last time. Nice. Alright. Wait. And walk your numbers down the 4 column. You want to wait until they do that like cross blast first before you start moving. Alright, I see all check marks. Let's see all check marks again. Get to the safe spot. Doesn't matter what your number is. If you're gonna die, die in the safe spot. Foxtrot healer down, no sack Foxtrot. One of a tank in another team, make sure you sack, okay? Let's get them up. Let's get them up. Okay, check your LB3 gauge. As soon as you have healer LB3, go ahead and get your dead teammates up. Get your dead teammates up. Alright, stack it up in front of the queen. Stack it up in front of the queen. This is where we whiffed it last time. Okay, so pay attention. Stack it up in front of the queen. Healer LB3. Get your dead teammates up, Kyo, and stack it up here in front of the boss. Alright. Stack it up here. The knight is going to teleport on us. It is Sword Omen. Find the safe quarter and go away. It's going to teleport right on top of us. This is what killed us last time. Find the safe quarter, go away. Going south. Don't walk into the death wall, but just go far. Alright. Normal mode turrets, just disengage. Don't get shot by any of this stuff. Reflectors, light curtain now, light curtain now. Orb behind the queen, orb behind the queen. There's an orb behind the queen. Alright, everyone in the shell, everyone in the shell. That's a lot of deaths, but not as much as last time. Dispel, dispel, dispel. We got 3 buffs, 2 buffs. Keep dispelling, 1 buff, 1 more buff. Okay, good dispel, good dispel. Alright, Aether Shield, Heavy Mitt. Continue doing damage. Was that a dice res? Oh, we even got the dice res. What the hell? Alright. Stack it up in the middle tile. Here's what we're gonna do. When the line comes out, pop your arm's length surecast. We're gonna ignore the knockback. Order of operations is knockback, hot or cold, bomb mechanic. Knockback, hot or cold, bomb mechanic. Find your arm's length surecast. If you're tethered, you will be going to small. Tethers will be going to small. Not yet. Arm's length surecast now. Tethers to small. Keep moving. Good. This is a nice pattern. Keep moving. Tethers to small. Tethered folks, you're going to land first. When you land, run to a bomb that just exploded. Wait for the second explosion to hit. Clear. Soft and rage. Soft and rage. Let's get it. Pump it out. If you're holding on to any like lost action potions, just pump it out. As much damage as you can muster here. Alright, get ready to the Aether Shield. Aether Shield now. Cure Forecasters help out with the healing. Healers keep healing. Reslot Aether Shield, by the way. Reslot Aether Shield. Imperial Iniquity going out. Reslot Aether Shield again. Oh, pump it out. Yes! Good job. This is the first Lego Steppers clear in Dawn Trail. So thank you for being a part of this. All right. I know for a lot of folks, it's late. If you got to go, thank you for showing up. We're going to try to res as many people as we can. Let's get Sacks out first. Here, I'll sack Ank. Let's get Sacks out first. Those are sheep. All right. I am not going to die. I'm not going to die. Watch, I'm not going to die. I'm dead. Oh, God. I don't even have my re-raiser on. Or I did have a re-raiser. Whoops. Alright, there's like 4 items, by the way, that drop from the chest here. Yes. Alright, there's 4 items that drop from the chest here, so make sure you have enough inventory space to loot it. And we're still working on rezzing folks here. If you have Mimic, I've got a Lost Sacrifice on if we run out of like Lost Arises to get people up. So I'll keep this slotted in. I've got 0 charges on it. All right, let's get our dead teammates up. So a few ceremonial things we do. You don't have to be part of this, of course. But if you can spare a few moments, then I would appreciate. Well, we would appreciate you being here. I would appreciate you being here. So we're gonna take a picture against the back tree, and then after that, we're gonna do our customary dog walk. So this is a long time coming. I know there's some folks who have been trying to join us like every weekend since Dawn Trail. So we finally pulled it off today. So good job being here. You can't mimic the dead, but you can mimic I've got sack up if someone needs to mimic. You got a sack? Okay, let's just get on the body and start rezzing. Start rezzing. We don't really need to bother with res protocols since we're at the end here. Do we have no more Lost Arises going out? Is everyone completely dry? I've got a 0 of 1 lost sacrifice slotted in. Okay, yeah, if we're out of Arise, then we're out of Arise. Yeah, Alexander Storm. That's not gonna work. Resurrection restricted. You can't res people, unfortunately. All right, anyone with a mimic on, you can mimic me. I've got a lost sacrifice. We could try to get one of these folks up.
Well, it may say resurrection restricted, but it doesn't say raise restricted. White mages go.
All right, let's see if we can get Cormita up. Anyone with a lost Arise? Let's get them in. No, let's. It might be the case that we cannot lost Arise because we're out. Really, no more. Anyone with lost sack, even if it's a non-tank, anyone? We're trying to get one more person up here. Now that Kyo, that raise is not gonna work. Okay, yeah. If that's the case, then that's the case. It can't be helped. Because we're all just kind of standing here, like looking at it, like, do you have a lost Arise? Yeah. Okay. So Cromita, unfortunately, we cannot get you up to loot the box here. But what comes out here at the end is a fragment of loss, a fragment of deception, a minion, which like we have like 1 billion of, so we can give that to you if you really want it, and then a full augment, a full like augment token that you can trade in for like Diabol augmented laws order. So, but you're getting all the pieces, even just getting to this part. So, don't feel too bad. Oh, Journal, did you try to sack or something? Did we just forget you? Oh yeah, you're still gonna get the mount. Don't worry about that. Oh, okay. So we'll try to here before you depart the instance. Let me take a screenshot of your body. We'll Photoshop you into the picture. So I'll print screen there, and Jornup. So we'll get Jornup into the picture here. I'll print screen here. All right. We'll edit you into the picture. All right, everyone else, let's take a few moments to G-pose back here. This is a hard-fought, well-earned victory, so you guys